The first question from set A: what is the least possible number of cuts required to cut a cube into 64 identical pieces? Okay, so the logic behind solving this question is, let's say guys, this is the cube. Okay, let's say this is the cube. So you have to find out minimum number of cuts so that you can have 64 pieces. See now, for example, in this cube, if I make cut in this place, how many, just one cut in this place, so how many pieces I am getting because of one cut? Two pieces, right? This one piece, this one piece. If I make the cut in the same plane, okay, let's say, you can see now, if I make the cuts in the same plane, okay, I have kept this plane same. So what is happening now? Because of two pieces, I'm getting three cuts. Okay, but what if I make one cut additional in perpendicular plane? So let's say this was X plane, this was Y plane. So in another plane, if I just make the cut, now what has happened? Because of this, I will be getting total six pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what has happened? Let's say X plane में आपने दो कट किए थे, तो you got three pieces. Y plane में just we have make one cut, so we got, because of this we will be getting totally two pieces. So I will have to make the product of this. So 3 into 6, 3 into 2, 6 pieces totally I have got if I made two cuts in X plane and one cut in Y plane. So what is the catch here? Because of two cuts, you are getting three pieces. Because of one cut, you are getting two pieces. Okay, and ultimately you are making the product. So let's say now this 64, if you see, 64 is basically what? It is 4 ka cube. So 4 into 4 into 4, it is 64, right? So as to get four pieces in one plane, I will have to make three cuts, right? So as to get again four pieces in another plane, so I will have to make three cuts, and यहाँ पे भी three cuts. Okay, so 3 plus 3 plus 3, how many cuts I have made total? 9 cuts, right? So minimum number of cuts will be required will be 9 so as to make 64 pieces. यहाँ पे हमने 6 pieces के लिए how many cuts we have made? 2 plus 1 3. Okay, तो यहाँ पे 64 pieces के लिए कितना cuts आएंगे? 9 cuts, right? तो 9 cuts will be required. तो option B इसका सही आंसर होगा, right? Easy question, just you needed to know the logic behind cutting the cubes and number of pieces that you can get by making number of cuts in different planes, right? See the next question. Next question is, in expression 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, this is not into, basically this is a symbol asterisk is chosen from addition sign, subtraction sign, multiplication sign, each at most two times. It is very important. You have to use any symbol out of this maximum two times. What is the smallest non-negative value of the expression? Okay, so what is the smallest non-negative value of the expression? Okay, that we have to find out. We don't have to bring this number to the negative number, right? So let's say now this is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I have to use symbols. This addition, subtraction, and multiplication, one symbol maximum two times, right? Maximum two times. So what we have to do, guys? We have to bring these numbers to the smallest, but negative नहीं जाने देना है, right? We don't have to go to negative numbers. See now, अभी यहाँ पे if I use multiplication का sign, तो what will happen? 5 into 4 will become 20. This will be the larger number. So you can't use that. You have to bring these numbers to the lowest. So I will use subtraction sign here. Okay, यहाँ पे मैंने subtraction sign use कर लिया, तो I will use addition sign here, right? यहाँ पे again I will use subtraction sign. So how many times I have used subtraction sign? Two times, right? यहाँ पे again what I will do? So two times subtraction signs, and I will again use one time addition sign. So what I have got here now? Okay, so if you see here, this will become 5 plus 3 8 plus 1 9. So 9 is the positive number, and यहाँ पे -4 -2 6. So I'm getting +3 here. Okay, can I reduce it furthermore? That is what we want to do, right? So for example, if I use 5 -4 -3, okay, and यहाँ पे +2 +1. So what I have done here now, subtraction symbol two times and addition symbol two times. We have not exceeded the limit. So what will happen here? It will become 5 plus 2 plus 1, 5 plus 3 8, and यहाँ पे 4 minus 3 7, 8 minus 7 1. So 1 is the minimum number that I'm able to get, right? So non-negative integer कौन सा होगा सबसे पहला? 1, right? If I am able to get 1, then that should be the correct answer, which will be option C, right? So 8 minus 7 will be 1. Understood? So no matter what you do in this again, you will not be able to get number below 1. Right? तो इसीलिए ऑप्शन कौन सा होगा? आंसर सी will be correct answer. See the next question. Next question is, a certain number of men can complete a piece of work in 6k days. Okay, 6k days में certain amount of work is getting completed where k is natural number. Okay, by what percent should the number of men be increased so that work can be completed in 5k days? Okay, so earlier it was getting completed into 6k days. Now we want to complete in 5k days where k is any natural number. Okay, we don't have to think about it. Now what is happening? यहाँ पे let's say certain number of men were working. Let's say X number of men are working to complete the work in 6k days. And यहाँ पे Y number of men are working to complete this 5k, sorry, to complete the same work in 5k days. Okay, so we have to find out what percentage has been exceeded Y compared to X. X के comparison में Y, how much percentage it has increased, that we have to find out. So see now, if I want to find out the amount of work, so let's say X is the number of men. Okay, so what will be the total? Okay, so amount of work will be what? Work amount will be the days in which work is getting completed and number of men. Okay, let's say 6k into X was the amount of work that was getting completed. Right now, we have to do this same work in 5k number of days. Right, so 5k and number of men required are, let's say, y. Okay, so see now, यहाँ पे ये y क्या होगा? Basically this will be 6 by 5 times of x. Right, this k will get cancelled and y will be 6 by 5 times of x. So 6 by 5 is basically what? It is 1.2 times of x. So 1.2 is basically what? 120% of x. Right, so how many number of men that we will have to increase? 20% more. Right, 20% more men we will have to increase. So option C will be correct answer in this case. Right, now see this next question, guys. This earlier question was again easy question, guys. Okay, you don't have to even take this pen and paper in hand. Okay, you are just able to make this perfect percentage वाला calculations easily. The only catch here was आपको total work कितना कैसे find out करना है? Number of days into number of men. Right, similarly यहाँ पे number of days into number of men. Okay, see this next question. X, Y, and Z can complete a piece of work individually in 6 hours, 8 hours, and 8 hours respectively. So X is able to do that work in 6 hours, Y is able to do the same work in 8 hours, and Z is also able to do that work in 8 hours. However, only one person at a time can work in each hour, and nobody can work for 2 consecutive hours. Okay, only one person can work in each hour. Okay, मतलब no two person can work together, and no single person is able to work for 2 hours consecutively. Okay, एक साथ 2 घंटे काम नहीं कर सकता. All are engaged to finish the work. What is the minimum amount of time that they will take to finish the work? Okay, so we have to find out what is the minimum time they will require to finish the work. See now, so what we will do, we will use LCM method to solve this question. तो यहाँ पे क्या करना है आपको? We have to find out again amount of work. Okay, amount of work कितना होगा? That will be LCM of, right, LCM of this number of hours that each everybody has taken, right? 6, 8 and 8. तो 6, 8 and 8 का LCM basically क्या होगा? It will be 24, right? So 24 will be the LCM, या फिर 24 units will be work amount, right? 24 units is the work amount. Okay, now let's find efficiencies of each person individually. X कितना कर पाएगा फिर एक घंटे में? 24 by 6 यानी कि 4 units per hour, right? 4 units per hour he will be able to work. Y कितना कर पाएगा? अगर 24 is the total work unit, he is able to complete that work in 8 units. He will be able to make 3 units per hour, and similarly Z will be 24 by 8, again 3 units per hour. Okay, so see now, we have to find out the number of minimum hours that will be required to complete the work. Okay, so what will happen? Let's say in the first hour X will work. Okay, in the second hour let's say y will work. Okay, तो y ने कितना, in the first hour x will complete 4 units of work, in the second hour y will complete 3 units of work. So as to take minimum amount of time, what I will do, x is able to do more amount of work, तो फिर से मैं x को काम लगाऊंगा, अगेन 4 यूनिट्स. मैं चाहे तो अभी z पे लगा सकता हूँ, बट अगेन उसके बाद मैं x को लगाऊंगा. हाउ मेनी यूनिट्स ऑफ वर्क वी हैव टू कंप्लीट, 24 यूनिट्स ऑफ वर्क वी हैव टू कंप्लीट. तो सी नाउ यहाँ तक कितना हो गया अपना, 4 + 3 7, 7 + 7 14, अगेन यहाँ पे 21 यूनिट्स यहाँ तक, राइट. यहाँ पे इफ यू सी दिस, 4 + 4 + 4 12, 9 3 + 3 + 9, तो यहाँ तक कितना खत्म हो गया, 21 यूनिट्स. एंड हाउ मेनी नंबर ऑफ आवर्स वी हैव कंप्लीटेड, 1 2 3 4 5 6. ओके, तो 6 आवर्स ये है कंप्लीटेड एंड 21 यूनिट्स अभी तक खत्म हो गया, राइट. एंड लास्ट में कितने किसने काम किया, z has done the work. ओके, व्हाट इज द रिमेनिंग अमाउंट ऑफ वर्क, 24 was the total work एंड यहाँ तक कितना खत्म हो गया, 21. तो 3 यूनिट्स इज रिमेनिंग. तो मुझे एक बात बताओ, इफ x इज एबल टू कंप्लीट 4 यूनिट्स ऑफ वर्क इन 1 आवर, ओके, तो 3 यूनिट्स वो कितने मिनट में खत्म करेगा, 45 मिनट्स में, राइट. 45 मिनट्स में खत्म करेगा, मतलब टोटल आवर्स रिक्वायर्ड कितने हैं, 6 आवर्स, जो यहाँ तक खत्म हो गए 6 आवर्स. एंड लास्ट में 3 मिनट्स वॉज रिमेनिंग, तो वो कितने मिनट्स में खत्म हो जाएगा, बाय x इट विल बी 45 मिनट्स. तो ऑप्शन सी विल बी अगेन सही आंसर हियर. ओके, अगेन आई वुड से इजी क्वेश्चंस टू सॉल्व, इजी क्वेश्चन टू सॉल्व वन ऑफ, right. See, this ninth number of question, okay, next question, this next question guys, how many consecutive zeros are there in the end of the integer obtained in the product of 1 raised to 2, 2 raised to 4, 3 raised to 6, 4 raised to 8 and 25 raised to 50. Okay, see, observe the product very carefully. It is 1 raised to 2, 2 raised to 4, 3 raised to 6, 4 raised to 8 and again 25 raised to 50. Okay, so if you see, all these numbers are in multiplication and the power of each number is twice of that number itself. जैसे कि 1 का पावर 2 है, 2 का पावर is 4, 3 का पावर is 6, 4 का पावर is 8. Okay, so this is the logic. 25 का power is 2 times that of 25, which is 50. Okay, we have to find out total number of zeros in the end. Okay, तो how this total number of zeros in the end are decided, जैसे कि उसके पीछे the simple logic of number is that 5 into 2 क्या होता है, 10 होता है, right. So if you just get a pair of 5 and 2, you will get 0 1 0 in the end. Let's say if I make 5 का square into 2 का square, तो this will become 100. मतलब what has happened, यहाँ पे पेयर्स कितने आपके पास, 5 and 2 के 2 पेयर्स, राइट. जैसे कि this is 5 into 2 and again 5 into 2. तो 5 square into 2 square can be written as 5 into 2, 5 into 2. तो यहाँ पे 2 pairs you have got, this one pair and this one pair. So you have got 2 zeros in the end. Okay, the same logic we will apply here. Okay, so ultimately what happens, how many number of 5s you have and how many number of 2s you have in multiplication, that will decide how many number of zeros will be there in the end. Okay, so see now, यहाँ पे if I see, if I talk about 5s, how many number of 5s I will get, तो यहाँ पे सबसे पहले 5 raised to 10 will be there, right. 5 raised to 10 will be there. Just after this 4 raised to 8, it will be 5 raised to 10. Okay, again 15 raised to, sorry, उसके बाद it will be 10 raised to 20, right, because this 10 will also contain 5 and this is also containing 0 directly, so you don't have to think about it. Again 15 raised to 30 will be there, again 20 raised to 40 will be there and 25 raised to 50 will be there. Okay, so if you observe this, यहाँ पे how many 5s you will get, 10 5s. यहाँ पे how many zeros you will get, I am writing zeros in this direction, 20 zeros you are getting directly. यहाँ पे how many 5s you will get, again 30 5s you will get, because 15 can be written as 5 into 3. So 15 raised to 30 can be written as 5 raised to 30 into 3 raised to 30. So number of 5s you have got is 30. Similarly, this 20 में you are getting 0 directly, right? तो यहाँ पे कितना हो जाएगा, it will be 40 zeros directly, right? Similarly, this 25 can be written as 5 into 5, यानी कि 5 raised to 50 into 5 raised to 50, right? So how many number of zeros you would get here, 100 number of zeros, right? 100 number of fives basically, right? This 50 and this 50, 100 number of 50s. Fives. Okay, see now, यहाँ पे we have this ready-made zeros available with us 20 and 40. तो 60 तो minimum होना ही चाहिए, right? Now let's see how many number of twos you will get. How many number of twos? Okay, तो see यहाँ पे 2 raised to 4 सबसे पहले, तो यहाँ पे we have 4 twos. Again if I go 4 raised to 8, तो यहाँ पे how many number of twos you will get? This can be written as 2 raised to 16. तो 16 number of twos. Again if I go to every even number, जैसे कि 10 में भी there are two number of twos. Okay, we have already used it, so I'll skip. So 12 will also involve, 12 can be written as 12 raised to 24, right? यहाँ पे 12 raised to 24 will be there. यहाँ पे there will be 24 number of twos. If I talk about 24, तो 24 raised to 48 हो जाएगा. यहाँ पे there will be enough number of twos. So what I can see, in every even number which will be there in the product, there is a 2 and उसका खुद का power. So there will be enough number of twos and the number of twos in this expression will be more than number of fives. तो twos का जो number होगा that will be more than fives का number. So I will have to just count how many fives are there. तो see now, यहाँ पे 10 fives are there, यहाँ पे 30 fives are there and यहाँ पे 100 fives are there, right? तो कितने fives है यहाँ पे? 100 plus 30, 40, 130. तो I'll again count this. 10 plus 30, 40, 140, right? So 140 number of fives. Okay. So 140 number of zeros I will get. And already ready-made zeros कितने अपने पास? This 20 plus 40. So 20 plus 40. So this will give you 200 number of zeros. Okay. So 200 number of zeros, यानी कि option D will be correct answer. Okay. So I would say this was moderate level का question because you had to think about how many fives you will get and how many number of twos you will get, right? And यहाँ पे it is possible that कि sometimes you will some of you may require to do calculations. Okay, यहाँ पे मैंने बहुत ज्यादा डिटेल में लिखा, but in actual exam paper I will not write this much amount of steps. Okay, मुझे आपको explain करना था, that is why I wrote this in very detail, but in actual exam scenario I will not write in this much detail. Okay, so it will take less amount of time, but I would say still again this was somewhat moderate level का question. You can solve this question in the second go. Okay, first go में you should always solve easy questions. Okay, see this next question. On January 1st, 2023, a person saved ₹1. On January 2nd, 2023, he saved 2 more than the previous day. Okay, on the 3rd January, he saved 2 more than the previous day and so on. So what has happened? Jan 1st. Okay, I'll write down the date here. It is the month of Jan only, 23. On first date, that guy has saved ₹1. Okay, then on the second date, he has saved 2 more rupees. So it will be 1 plus 2, यानी कि previous day का 1 and 1 plus 2 it will be 3. Again on the third day, he has saved 3 plus 2. Previous day plus 2, यानी कि 5. On the fourth day, he has saved 5 plus 2, यानी कि 7. On this and this is going on. Okay, this is going on. Okay, see now what is the question? At the end of which date was his total savings a perfect square as well as a perfect cube? Okay, on which day he will be having number of savings, जो number होगा total saving का, that will be a perfect cube as well and perfect square as well. Okay, तो perfect cube and perfect square basically क्या होता है? जैसे कि 4 is a number which is 2 का square यानी कि perfect square. Okay, 8 it is 2 का cube यानी कि perfect cube. So we have to find out such a number which will be perfect square as well and perfect cube as well. Okay, तो what is such smallest number? Okay, तो हम लोग सबसे पहले perfect square लिख लेते हैं, जैसे कि 2 का square is 4, 1 is also there, but there is no option on the 1st of January because 1 का square is 1, 1 का cube is also 1. तो 1 4, उसके बाद 3 का square is 9, then उसके बाद 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81. Okay, so see here, 4 is cube of some number. No, 9 is also not, 16 is also not, 25 is also not a cube of any number, 49 is also not, 81 is also not a cube of any number, but I could say 64 जो है 8 का स्क्वायर is 64 and 4 का क्यूब is 64, right? See now, अभी यहाँ पे we will see on which date you will get addition of, sorry, this 64 number as addition of these numbers 1 3 5 7. Okay, तो let's see यहाँ पे फिर फिफ्थ डेट पे क्या आएगा, इट विल बी 9 ईयर, उसके बाद 11 आएगा, उसके बाद 13 आएगा. ओके, सी नाउ फर्स्ट ऑप्शन इज 7, तो हम लोग 7 को वैलिडेट करते हैं, 6th and 7th. ओके, 7 को वैलिडेट करते हैं, जस्ट मेक द एडिशन हियर. ओके, तो दिस 9 plus 1 will be 10, right? 7 plus 3 again 10, so we have got 20 here, right? So 20 plus this 20 will be 40, right? And 40 plus, am I making some mistake here? Okay, हाँ, sorry. 40 plus 4, 44, and 44 plus 5, 49. So we have not got 64. We will again go to the next day. यहाँ तक कितना आया अपना, 49 आया, right? Again next day पे it will be 15. तो 49 में if I add just 15, okay, on 8th of January, तो 49 ऑलरेडी हो चुका था अपना सम, प्लस 15 कितना हो जाएगा, it will be 4 and this will be 6. तो 64 I will get here. मतलब on 8th of January you will get a summation of each saving which will be 64, which is perfect square as well and perfect cube as well. Okay, so answer will be 8th of January, यानी कि option B. Okay, so this would be the correct answer. I would say again easy question to solve. Let's see this question, guys. 222 raised to 333 plus 333 raised to 222 is divisible by which of the following numbers? 2, 3 and 37, तीनों का चेक करना है अपने को. सी ना, यहाँ पे द नंबर इज 222 raised to 333 plus 333 raised to 222. Okay, see now, for example guys, what we will do, we will just think about this base numbers only. 222 प्लस 333 के बारे में हम लोग सोचेंगे. तो इसको व्हाट वी विल डू, वी विल जस्ट चेक विद द 2. ओके, इज इट डिविजिबल बाय 2 एज वेल एंड इज इट डिविजिबल बाय 2 एज वेल. अगर दोनों नंबर डिविजिबल है तो ऑटोमेटिकली क्या हो जाएगा, this complete number will be divisible. See now, this is divisible because this is even number. But if you say this 333 raised to 2 अगर मैं करूंगा तो it will not be, sorry, 333 यहाँ पे क्या आएगा, remainder will be 1 because this is odd number, so that is not divisible by 2. अभी if you see, if I make the square of this number, again I will get remainder 1 because 333 into 333, इसको दोनों को अगर मैं 2 से डिवाइड करता हूँ तो यहाँ पे 1 रिमाइंडर मिलेगा, यहाँ पे 1 रिमाइंडर मिलेगा, तो अल्टीमेटली आई विल बी गेटिंग रिमाइंडर ऑफ 1 ओनली, राइट? यहाँ पे इफ आई मेक इसका क्यूब, स्टिल आई विल गेट रिमाइंडर 1. एंड इसका इफ आई मेक हाउ मेनी वट एवर पावर, जो यहाँ पे 333 रेस टू 232 है, तो यहाँ पे आई विल गेट रिमाइंडर ऑफ 1, यहाँ पे रिमाइंडर ऑफ 0. तो अल्टीमेटली इसको 2 से अगर मैं डिवाइड करूंगा तो आई विल गेट रिमाइंडर ऑफ 1 ओनली बिकॉज 0 plus 1 is 1. तो यहाँ पे what basically is happening, ये जो नंबर है this 222, this complete number is not divisible by 2. अगर 2 से डिविजिबल नहीं है तो चेक द ऑप्शंस. सी ऑप्शन ए में what is happening, 2 and 3 but not 37. okay, मतलब this option cannot be correct. 3 and 37 but not 2, this can be correct option. 2 and 37 is but not 3, this is also wrong option because यहाँ पे it is saying that it is divisible by 2. 2 से divisible है नहीं, हमने चेक किया. 2, 3 and 37, तो 2 से है नहीं मतलब ऑप्शन डी भी नहीं हो सकता. तो इस केस में आपका यू डोंट हैव टू गो फॉर अदर नंबर्स एज वेल. आपको 3 से 37 से चेक भी नहीं करना है. यहाँ पे यू कैन इजीली से दिस ऑप्शन शुड बी correct, option should be option B because this number is not divisible by 2. okay, if you check, if you want to check still with 3, so if you see this number 222, so if I want to check whether this number is divisible by 3 or not, so you can apply the divisibility test of 2 3 का divisibility test. What does it say, summation of digits should be divisible by 3. तो 2 plus 2 plus 2 यानी कि 6 is divisible by 3, तो ये नंबर जो है वो 3 से divisible होने वाला है. and 333 it is surely divisible by 3, right? तो ये दोनों नंबर विल बी डिविजिबल बाय 3. 37 से भी ऑटोमेटिकली डिविजिबल हो जाएंगे, बट उन्होंने ऑप्शन ही इस तरीके से रखे, तो यू जस्ट हैव टू चेक विद 2. उसके बाद if you just go to option, then you will find option B is the correct answer. Okay, I would again say easy question to solve. See this next question, guys. What percent of water must be mixed with honey so as to gain 20% by selling the mixture at the cost price of the honey? Okay, you have to sell the mixture of honey at cost price. Still, you have to get 20% profit. So we can add water in the honey so as to get the profit by 20%. Okay, see now. Let's say you have 100 ml of honey. Okay, and the cost price for that honey is rupees 100. Okay, so you bought honey with rupees 100 and which is 100 ml. Okay, and now you want to sell and you are saying that कि I am selling it at the cost price. Okay, and मुझे फिर भी 20% का प्रॉफिट करना है, तो ये 100 रुपीज का हनी मुझे कितने में बेचना पड़ेगा? 120 रुपीज में बेचना पड़ेगा, राइट? 120 रुपीज में आई हैव टू सेल दिस, राइट? तो अभी क्या करना पड़ेगा बेसिकली मुझे? इफ आई वांट टू से आई एम सेलिंग इट एट कॉस्ट प्राइस, तो बेसिकली हनी मुझे कितना कितना बेचना पड़ेगा फिर? इफ द कॉस्ट प्राइस ऑफ हनी इज 1 rupees per ml, right? Because 100 ml in 100 rupees, so this should be 120 ml in 120 rupees, right? But in this 120 ml you have honey 100 ml only, right? And उसमें कितना वाटर फिर ऐड किया? It is 20 ml. तो 20 ml is what? 20% of total honey, right? So 20% of water you have added, right? So that you are getting 20% profit. So option A will be correct answer. Okay, easiest question I would say. See this next question. What is the rightmost digit preceding the zeros in the value of 30 raised to 30? Okay, so we have to find out the rightmost digit. So first see, let's say if I make 30 raised to 1, so I will get 30 as answer, right? We'll just write in the place. If I just write 30 raised to 1, so I will get answer as 30 only. Okay, so what is the rightmost digit in this case? Before 0, it is 3, right? It is 3 here. But what if I write 30 raised to 2? So it will be what? It will be 900, right? So what is the rightmost digit here? Before zeros, it is 9, right? This is the rightmost digit. Then what if I write 30 का cube? So what will be 30 का cube? It will be 3 का cube क्या होता है basically? 27, right? So 27 and number of zeros will be 3, right? So what is the rightmost digit in this case? It is 7 before zeros, right? Then 30 raised to 4 अगर मैं करता हूँ, so this will be 81 and number of zeros will be 4 now, right? Because यहाँ पे 0, this 30 can be written as 3 into 10 raised to 4, right? So 3 raised to 4 into 10 raised to 4, so 4 number of zeros will be there ultimately, right? So what is the rightmost digit? It is 1 in this case, right? Now if you go to 30 raised to 5, okay, तो अभी क्या होगा? इसको मुझे 3 से मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा, तो दिस विल बी अगेन 3, 24 and number of zeros will be 5, right? 3 raised to 5 क्या होता है? It is 243. तो number of zeros will be 5. What is the rightmost digit in this case? 3. उसके बाद digit क्या आ जाएगा? It will be 9 for sure, rightmost digit. तो if you see, cycle is getting repeated. 3, 9, 7, 1. After every fourth power, the cycle will repeat. So we have to find out what will be the digit, required digit for 30 raised to 30 का power. Okay, see now. After every 4 का multiple, we will be getting repeated cycle. तो 4 का multiple कौन सा है? Closest to 30. 4 into 7 क्या होता है? 28. तो 28 मतलब 30 raised to 28 जो होगा, right? 30 raised to 28 जो होगा, that will have which power? 4 का multiple कौन सा है यहाँ पे? It is rightmost digit कौन सा है? 1, right? Because 28 is 4 का multiple, तो यहाँ पे rightmost digit होगा 1. Again cycle will start. तो 3 raised to 29 के लिए we will again have to start from 3, right? And 3 raised to 30 के लिए it will be 9, right? 9. So this is the question based on cyclicity. So if you just get the pattern, then you will be able to solve this question. तो यहाँ पे अपना 30:30 के लिए what will be the rightmost digit? It will be 9. Option D. See this question, guys. 421 and 427, when divided by the same number, leave the same remainder 1. How many numbers can be used as divisor in order to get the same remainder of 1? Okay, see now. This is the number 421 and 427. You are going to divide this number by same number, let's say x, and यहाँ पे same number by x. So यहाँ पे you have to get a remainder of 1. Similarly, you have to get remainder of 1. So how many values of x are possible? That is the question. Okay. So in such type of questions, what you do? You find out the difference between two number 427 minus 421. यहाँ पे 6. Okay. So this 6 will divide how many numbers will be there which will divide both the numbers, or how many numbers will be there which will keep the remainder same on dividing that number. Okay, तो 6 के कौन से फैक्टर्स होते हैं? 6 का फर्स्ट फैक्टर इज 1, 2, देन उसके बाद 3 एंड 6. ओके, सो इफ आई डिवाइड बाय 1, तो आई विल गेट रिमाइंडर ऑफ 0. जैसे कि x का वैल्यू मैंने 1 रखा, यहाँ पे 1 रखा, तो आई विल गेट रिमाइंडर ऑफ 0 बिकॉज एवरी नंबर इज डिविजिबल बाय 1. तो दिस कैन नॉट बी इंक्लूडेड. इफ आई डिवाइड बाय 2, अगर x का वैल्यू मैं यहाँ पे 2 रखता हूँ, तो व्हाट विल हैपन? आई विल गेट अ रिमाइंडर ऑफ 1, राइट? 2 के साथ आई विल गेट अ रिमाइंडर ऑफ 1 ईयर, एंड यहाँ पे भी मुझे रिमाइंडर 1 मिलेगा. तो 2 कैन बी इंक्लूडेड, राइट? इफ आई डिवाइड बाय 3, तो 3 से भी इफ यू सी 421 को अगर मैं 3 से डिवाइड करता हूँ, तो स्टिल आई विल गेट रिमाइंडर ऑफ 1 बिकॉज 420 is divisible by 3, so 1 will be remainder. 426 is also divisible by 3, so 1 will be remainder. So 3 can be also included. If you divide by 6, okay, so 420 is divisible by 6, so 1 क्या बचेगा? Remainder. And 426 is also divisible by 6, so 1 क्या बचेगा? Remainder. So 6 can be also included. So maximum 3 numbers will be there which will give you remainder of 1 on dividing these numbers. Okay, so option C will be correct answer. Next question, guys. See, 19th question. Okay, from CET. A can X contains 399 liters of petrol, and a can Y contains 532 liters of diesel. Okay, यहाँ पे भी can is not a verb, guys. Okay, can is the can in which you are storing the petrol and diesel. Okay, इसीलिए they have specifically used a, right, which is article. A can X contains, okay, जो can X है, it is containing 399 liters of petrol, okay, and can Y is containing 532 liters of diesel, right? 532 liters of diesel. They are to be bottled in bottles of equal size so that the whole of petrol and diesel would be separately bottled. Okay, so we have to bring basically a small volume of bottles, okay, equal sizes of bottles, and if you want to store petrol and diesel into small bottles. The bottle capacity in terms of liters is an integer. The bottle ka capacity in liters, that should be integer, that should not be fraction. How many different bottle sizes are possible? Okay, so the bottle size should be same for petrol and diesel. So how many bottles in which we can share, we can put this petrol and diesel together? Okay, sorry. How many equal, sorry, how many number of sizes of bottles are possible? Okay, so we have to find out such a number which should divide 399 and 532 as well. Okay, because for petrol and diesel, we need to bring same size of the bottle. Okay, so if 532 minus 399, what should be the difference here? It will be 133. Same as that of previous question. तो 133 के जितने भी फैक्टर्स होंगे, those factors will divide 339 as well and 532 as well. Okay, तो see now, or otherwise they will not be able to, they will keep the same remainder as in the previous question. तो 133 के factors we will find out. Okay, तो 133 के कौन से फैक्टर होते हैं? 133 is divisible by 1. मतलब if I just bring 1 liter capacity bottle, so I can keep petrol as well and I can keep diesel as well, because 399 bottles of petrol will be there and 532 number of bottles for diesel will be there, all of equal sizes. This is one possibility. Other factor of 133 is 7, right? Because this is divisible by 7. If you just want to divide it by 7, so this will be 7 ones are 7. I will carry over 6 here, right? It will become 63, and 19, 133 by 7 will be 19 basically. तो 7 से भी divisible है, right? तो 339 is it divisible by 7? Yes, 339 399 को if you want to divide by 7, so this will be 7 5s are, I will carry over 4 49, so 7 7s are, मतलब this 339 is divisible by 7. 532 is it divisible by 7? Yes, it is also divisible by 7. If you just check, you will find it is divisible by 7 as well. मतलब 7 liters का bottle I can also have. Again यहाँ पे 19 से भी divisible होगा, right? तो 339 is it divisible by 19? Yes. Okay, let's see now. अगर 399 को if I want to divide by 19, तो 19 2s are 38. I will carry over 1. 19 ones are this. So this is also divisible by 19 as well. 532 जो है, we will check whether it is divisible by 19 or not. Okay, तो see now यहाँ पे it is also divisible by 19, तो ये 19 भी include हो जाएगा. 532. Now what is the last factor for this number? 133. तो 133 से ये divisible है क्या? 339. Yes, I could see. अगर 133 को if I just multiply by 3, so I will get 339. Okay, and 532 को if I just multiply by 4, sorry, 133 को if I just multiply by 4, so I will get 532. Okay, मतलब this 532 is also divisible by 133. मतलब I can bring the bottles of 1 liter, 7 liter, 19 liters and 133 liters as well. So how many bottle sizes are possible? 4 bottle sizes are possible. So option B will be correct answer in this case. See this next question, guys. Consider the following statements in respect of the sum s is equal to x plus y plus z, where x, y, and z are distinct prime numbers, each less than 10. Okay, so here says x plus y plus z, and x, y, z जो है, those are distinct prime numbers but less than 10. तो less than 10 वाले कौन से prime numbers अपने पास? The first prime number is 2, second prime number is 3, 5, and 7. उसके बाद there is no prime number which is less than 10, right? So these are the only numbers. Now, what they are saying about this sum, the unit digit of s can be 0. Okay, we have to just check the possibility. Is it possible to have a unit digit as 0? Then the unit digit of s can be 9, and unit digit of s can be 5. Okay, say now. Yeah, these are the 5 digits. And if I take any three, all the possibilities of the sum, first possibility of sum is, let's say, 2 plus 3 plus 5. तो यहाँ पे क्या आ जाएगा? It will be 10. So I can see 0 as the unit digit. मतलब this is correct. Okay. Then yes can be 2 plus 3 plus 7. तो यहाँ पे क्या आ जाएगा? It will be 12. Okay. Yes can be 2 plus 5 plus 7. Okay. So what will be answer here? 14. And next possible will be 3 plus 5 plus 7. इसके अलावा there is no possibility I can see. Okay. तो 5 plus 7 12, 12 plus 3 15. Okay, तो see now what are the unit digits here? कौन से चाहिए अपने को? 9 and 5. तो I can see 5, but 9 is not possible, right? Only 0 2 4 5 is possible. तो 9 नहीं हो सकता उसमें, तो this cannot be included. Only 1 and 3 is correct. तो 1 and 3 यानी कि option C will be correct answer. Okay. तो यहाँ पे in this question you just have to find out the possibilities of the summation. Okay, तो as you know guys, यहाँ पे 2 3 5 7 are the 4 numbers and we have to choose 3 numbers, right, out of these 4. तो this will be basically 4C3. मतलब परमिट कॉम्बिनेशन अगर मैं करूंगा तो you have to take 3 numbers out of 4. तो यहाँ पे it will get 4 into 3 factorial upon 3 factorial by 4 minus 3 का 1 factorial. This, तो 4 number of possibilities you will get only, and these are 4. 1 2 3 4. Out of these 4 we can see unit digits are 5 0 only out of the answers given. तो 0 and 5 होगा, 9 नहीं होगा, इसलिए option C will be correct answer. Okay, next question. Consider the following sequence: A dash BCD dash BBC DABC dash DABC dash D that follows a certain pattern. Which of the following completes the sequence? Okay. So see, this is the question that UPSC has been asking from last 3 years, last 3 to 4 years, and continuously in every year, UPSC has asked minimum questions of this type, minimum one question of this type, right? See, this is how do you solve such questions? What do you do is basically you just take this sequence. Okay, let's say I have copied it for 2 times. Okay, see now, यहाँ पे just observe the sequence, right? What is the sequence? A dash BCD dash BBC D ABC dash D ABC dash D. So if you see here, after certain time, after certain letters, again we are starting from A. So for example, if I pay attention here, I am not able to see here, but यहाँ पे again there is a B. It means the initial letter should be A again. यहाँ पे again there is a A, right? Again if you see here, again it is starting from A, right? So what letters, if you see here, we are able to take a group of 5 letters together, right? A dash BCD, 5 letters, dash BBCD, 5 letters, ABC dash D, then again ABC dash D. Okay, so what I can observe here is there are 5 letters in a group. Let's say if I take a first group, A dash B C D. Okay, and second group, let's say dash B B C D. Right. So if you see here, BB is getting repeated here, right? Then again, if you see ABC dash D. Okay, so there is one vacant place just after C. So it is possible that यहाँ पे B was getting repeated, यहाँ पे C may get repeated, right? यहाँ पे A may get repeated, right? And if I take the last group, the last group can be like यहाँ पे every group should start with A, so it should be A possible here, right? If I take the last group now, the last group is A B C dash D. So what does it mean? यहाँ पे we have repeated A, यहाँ पे we have repeated B, यहाँ पे we have repeated C, तो यहाँ पे we should repeat D, right? So if you see here, A B C D, A B B C D, every subsequent letter is getting repeated. जैसे कि यहाँ पे A repeat हुआ था, यहाँ पे B is getting repeated, C is getting repeated, and D is getting repeated. I see this is the most logical pattern, obvious logical pattern in this sequence, right? So what are the options which are correct? First letter should be A, second letter should also be A, then C, D. So A, C, D, option C is correct in this case. Next question. Two persons P and Q enter into a business. P puts 14,000 more than Q, but P has invested for 8 months and Q has invested for 10 months. So this is the question on partnerships. So what do you do in partnerships? You take the ratio of their investments into the period for which they have invested. So let's say P has invested 14,000 more than that of Q, right? Let's say Q has invested Q rupees and P will be investing then 14,000 plus Q. Okay. So what will be the ratio of their profits? Profits ratio will be investment ratio. Let's say investment of P is 14,000 plus Q, and for how much he is investing? For 8 months he is investing, divided by investment of Q is Q into how much amount, how much period he is investing? He is investing for 10 months, right? So this will be directly proportional to their profit ratio. And what they are talking about the profit? If P's share is 400 more than Q's share out of the total profit of 2000, then what is the capital contributed by P? So what they are saying, P's share is basically 400 more than again Q's ka share. And what is the total profit? It is 2000. So this, let's say Q ka share is Q, P ka share is Q plus 400, right? That is equal to 2000. This is the total profit, right? This is about Q, this is about P, right? Then what will be the value of Q here? Q will be 2000 minus 400 is 1600 by 2. It will be 800, right? What is the ratio of profit then? Q has received 800 rupees. P का कितना हो जाएगा फिर? It will be 1200 rupees, right? It is 400 more than that of Q. So this will be the profit of each, 1200 for Q, P, and 800 for Q. Okay, so if you just divide this, 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12, then 2 5s are 10, 2 4s are 8. Just do the calculations here. This 2 will go on this side, cross multiplication, 14,000 plus Q, 14,000 plus Q into 8, that will be equal to, this Q will go on right hand side, that will be equal to 15Q, right? So just take multiplication, 14,000 into 8 plus 8Q, that will be equal to 15Q. This 8Q go on, this will go on right hand side. So 14,000 into 8 will be equal to 15 minus 8, it's 7Q. So Q will be equal to 7 1s are 7, 7 2s are 14. 2000 into 8 will be 16,000, right? So 16,000 Q as invested. What will be the amount of P? It will be 14,000 plus 14,000 plus 16,000. That will be equal to 30,000. Again, easiest question. Okay, the only thing you needed to know is ratio of profits. Ratio of profits is nothing but what? Ratio of investment multiplied by ratio of periods for which they have invested, partners, right? So 30,000 यानी कि option A will be correct answer. Next question, guys. P's salary is 20% lower than Q's salary. Okay, P's salary is 20% lower than Q's salary. What does it mean? 20% lower है तो कितना परसेंट होगा? 80% of Q's salary, right? P का जो salary है that is 20% lower. It means it is 100 minus 20, 80% of Q, right? Which is 20% lower than our salary. मतलब they are again talking about Q. तो Q का जो salary that is 80%, यानी कि 20% lower of 20%, sorry 80% of our salary. तो सबसे highest salary कौन किसका है? R का है, right? R will be having highest salary. उसके बाद Q, उसके बाद P. Okay. तो we have to find out by how much percent is R salary more than P salary. Okay. So what we have to find out? We have to find out R का salary, right? By how much percent it is more compared to P's salary. So we have to compare with P. This is very important. We have to compare with P. See now how to do that. तो यहाँ पे R का salary max में तो what will I do? I will assume R का salary is rupees 1000. ओके, आप 100 भी कर सकते हो. 1000 से थोड़ा कैलकुलेशन इजी हो जाएगा बिकॉज आई हैव टू मेक इट 20% लोअर 2 टाइम्स. तो क्यू का सैलरी कितना हो जाएगा? इट विल बी 80% ऑफ द आर, राइट? 80% ऑफ द आर. तो दिस विल बी 80% यानी कि कितना? 0.8 इंटू 1000, राइट? तो क्यू का सैलरी विल बी 800. देन what will be the salary for P? P का सैलरी विल बी अगेन 20% लोअर देन दैट ऑफ क्यू, यानी कि 80% ऑफ Q, यानी कि 80% of 800, that will be 8 8 64 to 640, right? So we have both the salaries now. We have our salary which is 1000, we have Q's salary which is 640. So we have to find out percentage change, right, of R minus P. Okay, how much, by how much percentage R salary is more than that of P's salary? We will have find out the change between R and P, difference between the salaries of R and P, we divided by, अभी यहाँ पे this is very important, we have to compare with respect to P. तो यहाँ पे नीचे डिनोमिनेटर में there will be P. Okay, this is very important. With whom you are comparing, that will be the most important thing here. We have to compare with respect to P, right? Into 100. So this will be 1000 minus 640 divided by 640, right? Into 100. So this will be 360 divided by 640 into 100. 9 4s are 9, 16 4s are, if I just divide it, 16 0 5 6, 56.25 should be correct answer, right? Option B. Option B would be correct answer. Again, easy question, right? See this question, guys. 27th, a number is mistakenly divided by 4 instead of multiplying by 4. Okay, you are, what has happened? Let's say you wanted to, let's say there is one number, okay, x, you wanted to multiply it by 4. So this should have been the original answer, right? This should have been the original answer, which is, let's say, 4x. Okay, But what has happened? You mistakenly divided that number by 4 instead of multiplying. So this is the wrong answer that you have got. Right. So what they are asking, what is the percentage change in the result due to this mistake? Okay, we have to find out the percentage change due to this mistake. Okay. See now, अभी यहाँ पे original is this 4x. Okay. So we will find out the percentage with respect to 4x only. So let's say what will be the difference of 4x minus x by 4. Right. अभी यहाँ पे डिनोमिनेटर में क्या आएगा? It will be 4x itself. Right, it will be 4x itself, because we will have to find out percentage change with respect to original answer. तो original answer कितना है आपका? 4x है. Right. तो this will be 4x minus x by 4 कितना हो जाएगा? It will be 4 4 जा 16, 15x by 4. 4 को I will just take it down. तो 4 into this 4x. Okay. इसका percentage change find out करने तो I will multiply by 100. Right. तो this will be 15 by 16 x into 100. Okay, so 15 is the difference between 15 and 16 is very close. So answer must be greater than 90%. Okay, if you just solve it, you will find out option D will be correct answer, 93.75%. Okay, again easy question. So if you don't want to involve variables such as x, what you can do is you can take any number. For example, if I take such number such as 20, तो I wanted to multiply 20 by 4, तो 80 आंसर आना चाहिए था, बट गलती से क्या हुआ? 20 by 4 हो गया इंस्टेड ऑफ मल्टीप्लाइंग इट, तो आई गॉट आंसर एज 4 5 20, तो 5 आंसर आई गॉट. तो आई हैव टू फाइंड आउट परसेंटेज चेंज. तो परसेंटेज चेंज कितना आएगा अभी? 80 minus 5 divided by 80, right, into 100, right. So what will be answer here? It will be 75 by 80 into 100. If you again solve it, you will see it will be 93.75%, right. So option D will be again correct answer. Next question, guys. In an examination, 80% of the student passed in English, 70% student passed in Hindi, and 15% failed in both the subjects. So this is the question based on Venn diagram. So let's say this is English circle. Let's say this is Hindi ka circle. Okay. So English, you have 80% student passed, and in Hindi, you have 70% student passed. Okay, but what they are saying, 15% student failed in both the subjects. So if I draw a square outside it, so there will be area outside both the circle which is 15%. Okay, तो दोनों सर्कल का मिला के कितना होगा फिर? हिंदी का सर्कल प्लस इंग्लिश का सर्कल विल बी 100 minus 15, 85% होगा, right? So we have to use the same logic here. What is the percentage of students who failed only in one subject? Okay, so we have to find out the percentage of students who failed only in one subject. So how do we find this out? So if I just take this English ka circle, okay, let's say this area only, okay, this area, this is the number of students, this area is representing the number of students who passed in English only, but this area is again representing the number of students who failed in English, right? Similarly, this area will represent the number of students who passed in Hindi but failed in English. So basically we have to find out this area and this area. Okay, so we will assume that the number of students who passed in both the examination is x. Okay, so let's say now what will be this value of x? Okay, so let's say this black color circle, English का circle जो मैंने किया था, this is 80 plus what will be this Hindi का circle now? Hindi का circle will be 70 minus x, right? Because मैंने x यहाँ पे consider किया, so I am just calculating this area now. Which area? I will again draw it for you. This area, right? So this will be 70 minus x. So 70 minus x, what is the value of this both the circle together? This is 85, right? So 150 minus 85 will be equal to x. So x ka value will be 65. So it means that there are 65% of the students, okay, who have passed in both the examination. So the number of students who passed in English कितने होंगे? Only English. Only English वाले will be 80 minus 65, यानी कि 15%, right? ओनली हिंदी वाले कितने होंगे? 70 minus 65, यानी कि 5%. ओके, तो वी नो नाउ 20% ओनली इंग्लिश फेल्ड इन हिंदी, राइट? सॉरी, 15%. ओके, दिस एरिया 15% failed in Hindi plus 5% failed in English. So 20% will be correct answer. 20% students will be there who failed only in one subject. So 20% will be correct answer. Next question, guys. A father said to his son, Ian, a father said to his son, N years back, I was as old as you are now. Okay. So what he's saying, let's say, for example, we have a father here and son here. Okay. And let's say the present age of father is, let's say, F. Okay. So what father is saying, N years back. So N years back, what will be the age of father? It will be F minus N, right? It will be F minus N will be father's age, right? Then my present, sorry, N years back, I was as old as you are now. So father ka age before N years, okay, it will be F minus N. So that is same age of son, same present age of son, which will be F minus N, right? N years back, I was as old as you are now. My present age is 4 times your age N years back. Okay. So what will be the age of son N years back? It will be F minus N again, right? Because हमको N years back जाना है, so that will be F minus 2N. So what he is saying, my present age, father is saying my present age is 4 times your age N years back. So father का present age is F. He is saying it is 4 times son का age N years back. So son का age N years back was F minus 2N. So F will be equal to 4F minus 8N. So what will be the relation between F and N? It will be 3F equal to 8N. So N का value will be equal to 3 by 8F, right? So we know this relation between F and N now. Then what they are saying, if the sum of present ages of the father and the son is 130 years, what is the difference of their ages? So what is the sum of present ages? It is F plus F minus N. Okay. This is son, this is father, and that is equal to 130 years. Okay. So 2F minus N is equal to 130. So we know the relation between F and N. N का value कितना है? 3 by 8 of minus 3 by 8 of F is equal to 130, right? So if I solve this way, this will be 16 minus 3, 13 by 8 F is equal to 130. So F will be equal to 80 years, right? This 30 is a 1. 80 years हो जाएगा. तो F का value 80 years आया. So what will be the value of N? N का value will be 3 by 8 into F, यानी कि 80. It will be 30. तो N का value 30 है, right? N का value will be 30. तो what will be F minus N? Sun का age कितना होगा? अभी N is not sun का age, this is very important. What will be sun का age? It will be F minus N, यानी कि 80 minus 30, यानी कि 50 years. Okay. तो 50 years is sun का age. Father is 50. Sorry, father is 80. Son is 30. What is the difference? 80 minus 30. Sorry, 80 minus, I'm sorry, son का age is 50 years. 80 minus 50 will be 30 years का difference. So option A will be correct answer. Right? Again, easy question. Okay, see. Next question. Consider the following. 1000 liters is equal to 1 meter cube. Okay, this is correct. Yeah, you should know this. There is no alternate to this, right? You should know 1000 liters is equal to 1 meter cube होता है. 1 metric ton is 1000 kg. This is also correct, right? These are the relation between units that you should know. 1 hectare is equal to 10,000 meter square. This is also correct, right? So which of the above are correct? I would say all of these are correct. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So these are the relation between units, right? That you should know to solve this question. Okay. Relation between units, right? Okay. Otherwise, if you will not be able to solve this question, you should know this units. Okay. Let's take 35. Next question, 35 number. Let X be a 2-digit number and Y be another 2-digit number formed by interchanging the digits of X. Okay. Let's say X के जो digits है, these are A, B. So how I can write it in the expanded form? It will be 10A plus B, because A is at the 10th place and B is at the unit place. So 10A plus B. So what will be the Y? Y will be BA. It will be equal to 10B plus A, right? So what they are saying, if X plus Y is the greatest two-digit number. What is the greatest two-digit number? 99. Okay. After that you get 100, but it is the three-digit number. It is the least three-digit number, and this is the greatest two-digit number, right? 99. So what they are saying, X plus Y जो है, that is 99. So let's say now 10A plus B, X, which is X, and 10B plus A, which is Y. This is X, this is Y. That is equal to what? 99, greatest two-digit number. तो ये कितना हो जाएगा? This will be 11A plus 11B is equal to 99. तो आई कैन से दैट A प्लस B जो है वो 99 है, राइट? 11 से डिवाइड करूंगा तो 9 हो जाएगा, राइट? A प्लस B इज इक्वल टू 9. तो वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द पॉसिबल वैल्यूज ऑफ x. x के कितने पॉसिबल वैल्यूज है? तो सी ना, अभी हाउ डू वी राइट फाइंड आउट द x के पॉसिबल वैल्यूज? लेट्स से यहाँ पे मैं x लिखता हूँ, सॉरी यहाँ पे आई विल राइट a, यहाँ पे आई विल राइट y, एंड यहाँ पे आई विल राइट, सॉरी, a here, b here, and x here. Okay, let's say if I take value of a as 1, so what will be the value of b? It will be 8, because 1 plus 8 is 1 plus 8 is 9, right? तो x का कितना बनेगा? 18. तो if you just take 18 और उसका उल्टा अगर हम लोग करेंगे 81, तो 99. We are getting the maximum two digit number. Okay. Similarly यहाँ पे 2 7 करूँगा तो यहाँ पे it will be 27, right? यहाँ पे 3 6 36 होगा, 4 5 45 होगा, राइट? 5 4 कितना होगा? 54 होगा, राइट? एंड इफ यू फर्दर नोटिस अगेन, यहाँ पे आई विल अगेन हैव टू जस्ट रिपीट द नंबर्स. अभी आप, इट विल, व्हाट विल बी हियर? इट विल बी 6 3 हियर, तो 63 बनेगा. तो ये जो सारे नंबर्स आए ऊपर, दिस विल गेट रिपीटेड. ओके. सिमिलरली व्हाट विल बी द नेक्स्ट थिंग? नेक्स्ट नंबर इट विल बी 72, राइट? 72 होगा. उसके बाद इसका उल्टा करना है, एंड 81 विल बी द लास्ट. तो इफ यू जस्ट काउंट ऑल दीज पॉसिबल नंबर्स, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, so 8 such possible numbers are there, okay, according to the situation in the question, right? So option D will be correct answer. Say this question 36 number, weight of 6 boys is equal to weight of 7 girls is equal to weight of 3 men is equal to weight of 4 men. Okay, if the average weight of woman is 63 kg, okay, then what is the average weight of boys? So we have to just take the relation between boys and women, right? Because equal to sign is everywhere. So weight of 6 boys will be equal to weight of 4 women, right? So this is the relation. So I will directly write 6b is equal to 4w. Okay. So average weight of each woman is 63, right? So 4 into में यहाँ पे I will directly write down 63, right? 4 into 63. And we have to find out the average weight of boys. So this B represent average weight of a boy, right? So 6 into B. इसको if you just solve, so you will get B is 3 2 21 42 kg. So average weight of boy will be 42 kg, right? So 42 kg यानी कि option B. Easiest question. See, 37th one. How many times the hour hand and the minute hand coincide in a clock between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m.? Okay, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. So we have to start the timing from 10 a.m. So what will be the timing? 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Right, this is one time. Again 11 a.m. to 12 noon, right? Then 12 to 1 p.m. right? Let's say this is noon. Then 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. So these are the 4-hour slots we have, right? See now, अभी यहाँ पे 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. पे minute hand and hour hand coincide one time, right? So if you just see the watch, okay, let's say here it is 12, 3, 6, and 9. Okay, so approximately here 11 and 10. So approximately what will happen? यहाँ पे let's say this is hour hand, तो minute hand will be also here. Okay, आप approximately 10:54 के आसपास दे विल बी कोइंसाइडिंग, ओके। तो यहाँ पे दे विल बी कोइंसाइडिंग वन टाइम, ओके। अभी 11 to 2 के बीच में, 11 to 2 के बीच में, 11 to 12 के बीच में, सॉरी, दिस इज 12, 3, 9, 6, there will be single time that minute hand and hour hand will be coinciding, exactly 12 बजे they coincides। तो यहाँ पे एंड यहाँ पे दोनों मिलके, ओके, बिकॉज 12 से 1 के बीच में इट नेवर कोइंसाइड्स, ओके, बिकॉज एक बार 12 बजे कोइंसाइड हो गया तो इट नेवर कोइंसाइड्स अंटिल 1। तो यहाँ पे इट विल बी कोइंसाइडिंग वन टाइम। एंड 1 से 2 के बीच में, 1 से 2 के बीच में इट विल बी अगेन कोइंसाइडिंग वन टाइम, वन टाइम यहाँ पे 1:15 के आसपास इट विल बी कोइंसाइडिंग, या फिर 1:05 के आसपास इट विल बी कोइंसाइडिंग। तो हियर वन टाइम। तो इफ यू सी the slots between 11 to 1 p.m. it will be coinciding just one time, and every hour it will be coinciding one time. So 1 plus 1 plus 1, so 3 times totally, okay, it will be coinciding between these 4 hours, right? So 3 times यानी कि option A will be correct answer. See this 38th number question. The calendar for the year 2025 is same for 2029, 2030, 31, 32. Okay. When is the calendar same for 2 years? If the start day and end day of the calendar is same. So let's see now. Let's say we will start with year 25. And यहाँ पे let's say the start day of this year 25 is, we will assume Monday. Okay. So what will be the end day of this year? As this is the normal year, this day will end with the same day. Okay. So if in case of normal year, I will write the type of year here. Normal year यानी कि it is not a leap year. It is having just 365 days. Okay. So this year will end on the same day if it is normal year, right? Then let's come to year 26. If this year has ended on Monday, 2026 will start on Tuesday and again end on Tuesday, because again it is a normal year. 27 is also normal year, so it will start on Wednesday, also end on Wednesday, right? Then 28, this year 2028 is divisible by 4, so this is leap year, right? Not normal year. तो ये leap year हो जाएगा, special year है। तो it will start on Thursday, okay, but it will end on Friday, right? Wednesday के बाद Thursday से शुरू होगा, right? But it will end on Friday as this is the leap year. Again year 29 की हम लोग बात करेंगे, तो this is again normal year. So it will start on Saturday, again end on Saturday, right? So I'm talking about, this is the date of 1st January, right? 1st January, and this is 31st December. Okay. Again, if I come to year 30, it will start on Sunday, end on Sunday, right? And if I come to year 31, it will start on Monday and end on Monday. Okay. So if you see, 2025 was starting on Monday, ending on Monday, right? And this 3031 is starting on Monday and ending on Monday. So it means this is normal year. So 2031 2031 is the correct answer, because it is starting on Monday and ending on Monday. Option C will be correct answer in this case. Easiest question to solve, right, from calendar. See this 39th one. P, Q, R, and S be distinct for positive integers. Okay, those are integers which are different, right? P and Q are odd, right? And R and S are even. So this is given, right? Consider the following statements. P minus R square into Q into S is even. So we will validate this. P minus R का square into Q into S is even, right? ये जो है वो even है. Let's validate this. तो P is what? P is odd, right? तो odd minus R is even. Odd minus even क्या होता है हमेशा? Odd minus even is always odd, right? If you take any number, let's say for example 7 minus 2, odd minus even, it will be always odd. Or you take whatever number. So it will be, I will write here, it will be odd, right? Into what we have to do? Q. What is Q? Q is again odd, right? Into S. S is even. Okay. See now, odd into odd क्या होता है हमेशा? Let's say if I just make 7 into 3, it is always odd, right? If you take any number, let's say 5 into 7, 35. Always odd. So odd into odd will give me odd, right? Odd into odd, it will always give me odd into if I just multiply by even. If you just multiply any odd number by even, this is 15 into 4, it will give me 60, because if you multiply by any number by 2, an even number consists of 2 as multiplication, right? Multiplication factor of 2. So 15 into 4 will give me 60. So odd into even will always be even. Okay, always be even. So option 1, statement 1 is correct. Now come to statement 2. So statement 2 is what it is saying, q minus s. So q minus s, okay, I will just write it here. q minus s, what will happen? This is odd minus even. तो हमने ऑलरेडी कर लिया odd minus even. तो odd minus even क्या आता है? odd आता है, right? तो odd q minus r को सीधा मैं I am just writing odd q का स्क्वायर यानी कि what? odd का स्क्वायर. So if you take odd नंबर का स्क्वायर, 3 का स्क्वायर 9 आता है, 5 का स्क्वायर 25 आता है, ओके, 13 का स्क्वायर 169 आता है, तो दैट इज ऑलवेज ऑड. तो q का स्क्वायर इज ऑड, तो आई एम राइटिंग ऑड हियर, राइट, इनटू s. s is what? s is even, right? s is even. So we got the same situation in the previous example, right? Odd into even, this situation, okay, this situation, odd into even, so we got even. So this is going to be even again, right? Odd into even will always give you us even number. So statement 2 is also correct. Then come to statement 3, q plus r square into p plus s is odd. See now, अभी यहाँ पे q plus r यानी कि what? odd plus even, okay, odd plus even. odd plus even क्या होगा? odd plus even का square we have to find out. odd plus even सबसे पहले odd ही होगा, right? If you add any odd number to even number, you will get odd number. odd number का square भी हमने देख लिया, वो क्या आता है? odd ही आता है, right? मतलब ये जो bracket हुआ q plus r का square, that will be odd, right? into p plus s पे आते हैं. p plus s is what? again odd plus even. So odd plus even, again we know odd plus even is again odd, right? So odd into odd we have to find out basically. So if you multiply any odd number into odd number, so we have found out that this will become always odd. जैसे कि 7 into 3 21 odd number, 5 into 7 35 odd number. So odd into odd will always give us odd. So what they are saying, this q plus r का square into p plus s is always odd, यानी कि always odd. तो option 3 यानी कि statement 3 is also correct. तो option D will be right answer in this case. Clear? 39 is, again, it was easy question. The only thing is you needed to validate for 3 statements, so it would take some amount of time, right? But easy question, not that difficult. 40th one, what is the angle between minute hand and hour hand when the clock shows 4:25 hours? Okay, so this is again the easiest question to solve from the clock. Okay, let's say it is here, it is 12 3 6 9. The time is what? 4:25. मतलब 4 o'clock 25 minutes, right? So 4 will be here, 5, right? So where 25 minutes, यानी कि what does it mean? Minute hand will be here exactly at 5, and 4 o'clock 25 minutes. So our hand will be just after 4, right? So we have to find out this angle. The time is 4:25 now. Okay, so you know this, right? जैसे कि 12 और 1 के बीच में the angle is 30 degree. So how we have got 30 degree? 360 divided by 12. So this is 30 degree, right? So we have to find out the fraction of 30 degree, which is x here. Okay, so this 30 degree is covered in 60 minutes, right? 30 degree is covered in 60 minutes. So how much angle will be covered in 25 minutes? Because we have 25 minutes covered. So 30 degree is covered in 60 minutes. So 25 degree covered will be, let's say, in x minutes. What will be the value of x? It will be 25 into 30 divided by 60. So this will be 12.5. मतलब ये जो angle है that has been covered, this is 12.5 degrees, right? तो remaining कितना होगा फिर? Remaining will be 30 minus क्योंकि 4 और 5 के बीच में कितना एंगल है? 30 डिग्री का एंगल है. तो remaining angle will be, which will be our answer, 30 minus 12.5. यानी कि 17.5 degrees. So 17.5 degrees यानी कि option C will be correct answer. Next question. What is the number of fives you bring a 260 page book? Okay. So what we have to count how many times number of fives has been used in a 260 page number of books. Okay, sorry, in a book which is having 260 number of pages, right? How to count it? So what do you do? Let's say from page number 1 to 9, how many times there will be 5 used? One time, right? Because 1 2 3 4 5, so you have one time 5. Then from 10 to 19, how many times? One time there will be 5. How I'm saying one time? This is a 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So यहाँ पे you can see one time 5 is being used, right? Similarly 10 to 19 one time. Again from 20 to 29 one time. Again from 30 to 39 one time. 40 to 49 one time. But from 50 to 59, how many times it will be used? To see now, let's say this is 51, 52, 53. सबसे पहले तो it should be 50, right? 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, right? So if I count the 5 which is available at the 10th place, it is 10 times, right? Plus this 5 extra, 10 plus 1, 11 times. So from 50 to 59, 11 times 5 will be used. Then again from 60 to 69, again one time. 70 to 79, again one time. 80 to 89, again one time. 90 to 99, again one time. Okay, then you will again start counting from 100 to 200, right? So let's say up to 99, how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? 9 plus this 11, 20, right? So 20. So can I say from 100 to 199, it will also be 20 times, right? Because the number of 5 will be same from 100 to 199 as that of from 1 to 99, right? Then, so this is up to 20. Now we will start with 200, right? So from 200 to, let's say I have to go up to 260, right? So what I will do, I will go up to 249 now. So up to 249, how many times it will be used? Or can I say it will be same as that of this 60, right? So how much this is? I'll directly go this, right? Up to 260, I would say. Up to 260. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 plus 11, 16. 16. So how this is the figures we have to count out, right? This 20, 20, and 16. So 20 plus 20 plus 16 will be 40, 50, 56, right? So option B will be correct answer, right? So you have to apply some logic. You don't have to write down the actual number starting from 1 to 260 and count the number of fives. You have to use the logic key. 1 to 9, there will be just one time 5. 10 to 19, again one time just 5. And this is the catch, right? 50 to 59, there will be 11 times of 11 times 5 will be used. Okay. Say this 46th. What is the sum of first 28 terms in the following sequence? Okay, let's observe the sequence first. So here you are having 1, again you are having 1, 2, again you are having 1, 3, 2, again you are having 1, 4, 3, 2, again you are having 1, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, what will be the next number? 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This will be the next sequence, right? We have to count till 28 terms. So let's say now, यहाँ पे you are having one term, यहाँ पे you are having two terms, three terms, four terms, five terms, six terms. Okay, and how many terms we want? If you just count this total 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, to sum of natural number 6 into 7 by 2, so this will become 21 terms, but we want 28 terms. So if I just take next further sequence, which will be 1 7 6 5 4 3 2. Okay, so totally 7 terms are there right now, right? So 7 into 8 by 2. So this will be 28. Now if you, so basically these are the 28 terms. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is totally 28 terms because 1 to 7 natural number ka sum is 28. Okay. So we have to take sum of all these numbers. So let's see now how to take the sum. Right. First is there is 1. Right. Second is there will be 3. Right. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 3, 6. Okay, I'm just making the sum of this. 1 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2. Now यहाँ पे 6 था. Additional is 4, 10. Again, additional is 5, 15. Additional is 6, 21. 21 plus 7, 28. Okay, so this is the sum. Now let's make the total sum of this. This 1 plus 3 plus 6 is 10. Right, 10 plus 10 is 20. Then 20 plus 20, 40. 40 plus 20, 60. 60 plus 9, 69. 69 plus 5. Sorry, 69 plus 15. This is remaining, right? 4, 8, 84. So 84 should be total sum. Option B. Again, easy question. 47th. A person buys 3 articles P, Q, and R for rupees 3330. Okay. So P plus Q plus R, these are the 3 articles. These are costing for 3,330. 3 of them total. If P cost 25% more than R, so what they are saying, P का जो cost है that is 25% more, यानी कि 5/4 times of R, right? And R cost 20% more than Q. So R जो है that is 6/5 times that of Q, right? R cost 20% more than Q. So 20% more means 6/5 times of Q. Then what is the cost of P? We have to find out what is the cost of P. Okay, so we have relation between P, Q, R. So what we will do, we will try to convert this Q and R in terms of P. Okay, so we have direct relation of R with respect to P. So R can be written as 4/5 times of P, right? Now we have to find out the relation between Q and P. So Q can be written as 5/6 times of R, right? And we know R, it is 5/6 into R का value क्या है? It is 4/5 times of P. 4/5 times of P. So this 5 will get cancelled. It will be 2/3 times of P. So Q we have 2/3 times of P. So let's put all these value in this first equation, right? So P will be as it is because we have to find out the value of P. Q can be written as 2/3 times of P plus R can be written as 4/5 times of P, right? Equal to 3330. Then let's calculate this total sum. Let's say this will become 5P by 3 plus 4P by 5 is equal to 3330. Then 15 plus 12. Okay. Then this 25 plus 12, 37 times of P by 15 is equal to 3330. Okay. So this 37 is factor of this 3330. This will become 90. 15 nines are 135. 135 is 0 is the cost price for article P. 1350 यानी कि option D. तो option D is correct answer. Next question. If the sum of 2-digit number AB and CD is a 3-digit number 1CE. Okay. This is the first 2-digit number AB. You are adding this number to CD, again a 2-digit number, and you are getting sum as 1CE. Okay, though this is the sum, where the letters A, B, C, D, E denote distinct digits. Okay, all these are distinct digits. Then what is the value of A? We have to find out the value of A. Okay, see now, यहाँ पे if you observe closely, okay, so what we are getting A plus C, we are getting same number as C. Okay. When it is possible, C is getting repeated here, right? When it is possible, so it is possible only in a case where you are adding this C to the number 10. Okay, let's say for example, if you want to get 5 in the end, so you have to add 10 plus 5, so you will get 15, right? If you want to get 6, then you have to add 10 plus 6 as, then you will get 6 here. So as to repeat, right? Then if you want to add, I have 7 in the 7 repeated, so you will have to add that to the 10, right? So basically this means 10 plus 10, so this 10 should be added to this number C, then you will get C here for sure, right? So this is the case. So what should be done? Is it possible to have value of A as 10? No, because A is a single digit number. So what can be the value for A? Right? Value for A can be only 9, because why? If I add B plus D, the maximum carry over I can have is 1, because 9 plus 8, these are the maximum two-digit numbers, distinct two-digit numbers. So if I add these two numbers, 9 plus 8 will be what? 17, right? Then we will not be able to use 9, because 9 has been already used in place of A. So what can be done? 8 plus 7. These are again two maximum digits number. So what will be the sum here? It will be 15. So if you see, the maximum carry over we can have, okay, even if we take 9 plus 8 is 1, तो यहाँ पे maximum carry over 1 आएगा आपका, right? तो अगर ये 1 आता है, तो what should be the value of A for sure? A should be 9, because A plus 1 should be 10, right? तो A का value कितना हो जाएगा? 9 हो जाएगा. So no matter what happens, if you want to repeat this C here, okay, तो A का value should be 9 for sure, right? and यहाँ पे carry over should be 1, right? तो 9 will be correct answer in this case. Option A. Next question. Three numbers x, y, and z are selected from a set of first 7 natural numbers. Okay. What are set of first 7 natural numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. These are first 7 natural numbers such that x is greater than 2y is greater than 3z. So x should be greater than 2y, should be greater than 3z. Okay. How many such distinct triplets of x, y, z are possible? Okay. So how many possibilities are there such that x should be greater than 2y, should be greater than 3z? Okay. So what I will do here is, I will write down this 2 and 3 here as it is. Okay. 2 and 3 as it is. 2 and 3 as it is. Again 2 and 3 as it is. Again 2 and 3 as it is. Okay. Now with the blue color, I will mark values of xyz. Okay. So what is the first possible value of xyz? यहाँ पे into we have to find out such triplets. So what is the first possible? I will start from 7. Okay. If I take value of x at 7, okay. Y का value if I take 3, still 2 into 3 is greater than 7. Sorry, less than 7. So 7 is greater than 6. And if I take z का value as 1, okay. So this is the first triplet I am getting. X का value as 7, Y का value as 3, and Z का value as 1. So 7 is greater than 6 is greater than 3. So we are satisfying this equation, right? Then what is the second value? I can keep this at 7, okay. And if I keep this as 2, okay, and if I keep this as 1, so what is the second triplet? 7, 2, 1. So if you see here, 7 is greater than 4 is greater than 3, right? So this is another possibility. Then is there any other possibility with 7? No, right? If I just make this number instead of 3, if I make this 4, this will become 2 into 4, 8. So 7 is not greater than 8. So with 7, these are the only two possibilities, right? Then third possibility, let's check with 6. So if I put 6 here, and if I put 3 again here, again 1, so 6 is greater than 6. Is it possible? No, right? 6 is not greater than 6. So what I can do here, I can put 2 only. So 6 is greater than 4 is greater than, यहाँ पे I can put 1. So 6 is greater than 4 is greater than 1. So 6 2, 1 is one more possibility, right? Is there any other possibility to check with 6? No, right? Then let's check with 5. If I put 5 here, again 2 here, again 1 here, so 5 is greater than 4 is greater than 1. So 5, 2, 1, this is one more triplet, right? Now there is no other number. If you put here 4, the minimum number that you will have to put here is 2. So 4 will not be greater than 4. तो 4 के साथ कोई possibility नहीं बनता. So these are the 4 triplets that you can have which satisfy the equation x is greater than 2y is greater than 3z, right? So 4 triplets यानी कि option D will be correct answer. See this 50th question. A total cost of 4 oranges. Okay, let's say total cost of 4 oranges. I am making this O like this because you should not get confused. This oranges ka O with 0, right? 6 mangoes plus 6 mangoes plus 8 apples is equal to twice the cost of 2 times the cost of 1 orange, 2 mangoes and 3 apples. So 1 orange, 2 mangoes plus 3 apples, right? So this is the given thing to us. Consider the following statement. The total cost of 3 oranges, 5 mangoes and 9 apples is equal to the total cost of 4 oranges, 6 mangoes and 8 apples. This is the first statement. Second statement, the total cost of 1 orange and 1 mango is equal to the total cost of 1 apple. Okay. So these are the two statements we have to validate. Let's solve this equation first. 4 oranges plus 6 mangoes plus 8 apples is equal to, I'll multiply this bracket by 2. 2 oranges plus 4 mangoes plus 6 apples. Okay. Now let's solve this one. If I take oranges on this side, it will be 2 oranges. Mango on this side again, it will be 2 mangoes. And if I take, sorry, it should be 5 apples, right? It was 6 mangoes and 8 apples is equal to twice the total cost of 1 orange, 2 mangoes and 5 apples. It should be 5 here. So this will become 10, right? If I take apple on the right hand side, so it will become 10 minus 8, 2 times of apple, right? So oranges plus mangoes can be written as apple. Okay. So if you see this second statement, the total cost of 1 orange and 1 mango is equal to the cost of 1 apple. So statement 2 has been already validated. So statement 2 is correct. Now let's come to statement 1. What statement 1 is saying? The total cost of 3 oranges plus 5 mangoes plus 9 apples is equal to 4 oranges plus 6 mangoes plus 8 apples. Okay. Try to solve this one now. If I take oranges on the right hand side, this will be 3 oranges plus 1 mango, and apple on the left hand side, this will become 1 time. Sorry, 4 oranges minus 3 oranges will be 1 orange, right? It will not be 3 orange. 1 orange plus 1 mango. And if I take apple on the right hand side, it will be 1 apple. So if you see, orange plus mango is equal to apple. This is the relation that we got from the first equation, right? So both of the equations are matching. Matlab, this statement is also true, right? So statement 1 is also true. So both 1 and 2, option C will be correct answer in this case. Next question. 32 raised to 5 plus 2 raised to 27 is divisible by. So 32 raised to 5 plus 2 raised to 27 is divisible by. Okay, by looking at this question, you should get to know 32 is also power of 2, right? So let's convert it into the power of 2. So 2 raised to 5 जो होता है, that is 32, right? Plus 2 raised to 27, right? Now let's use the laws of indices. This 5 into 5 will become 25. So 2 raised to 25 plus 2 raised to 27. So if I take 2 raised to 25 common from this one, so this will become 1 plus 2 raised to 2 here, right? Then this will become 2 raised to 25 into 1 plus 2 raised to 2 is 5, right? 2 raised to 2 is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5. So this is the actual number, 5 into 2 raised to 25, right? So if you look at option C, which is 10, so we know that if you get a power of 5, pair of 5 and 2, you get 10 here, right? And then this number will be automatically divisible by 10. So we have one 5 here and we have 25 twos. So we can have such a pair, let's say 2 raised to 24 into 2 into 5 divided by 10. So this will be divisible by 10. So automatically this number will be divisible by 10. So option C आपका will be correct answer, right? No matter what happens, this number will be divisible by 10 because it contains 2 and 5s in multiplication. 5 and 2s in multiplication, right? So option C, again easy question this was. See this 55th number of question. Let P and Q be positive integers satisfying P is less than Q and P plus Q is equal to K. So we know that P जो है which is less than Q and P plus Q का addition is K, right? What is the smallest value of K that does not determine P and Q uniquely? Okay, we have to find out what can be the smallest value of K such that, okay, we will not be able to determine what should be the value of P and what should be value of Q. Okay, so let's say if I start from the smallest number, let's say if I start from positive integers, okay, so we will have to start from 1. So 1 plus 2, okay, we have to take both the digits different because we know that P should be less than Q. Okay, this is given to us. So 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. So can I say K is the smallest possible value which will not be able to determine P and Q uniquely? No. यहाँ पे you can say P is 1, Q is 2. There is no other possibility, right? Then if I take 2 plus 3, it will become 5, right? So is there any other possibility to have addition of 5? If it, what I will do, I will take another number. Let's say if I take 1 plus 3, so this should be 4, right? 1 plus 3 should be 4. So in this way, okay, in this way, can I say P का value 1 ही हो सकता है and Q का value 3 हो सकता है, right? Because there is no other way to have 4. 2 plus 2 is possible, but we cannot have P and Q का value same because we know that P is less than Q, right? तो we cannot have this combination. दोनों इक्वल तो हो ही नहीं सकता, राइट? मतलब 4 is not again such least possible number for K, right? 4 cannot be answer. But if I take 1 plus 4, 5, right? तो यहाँ पे P का वैल्यू is 1, Q का वैल्यू is 4, satisfying. But I can also have 2 plus 3 as 5. यहाँ पे P का वैल्यू is getting 2 and Q का वैल्यू is getting 3. मतलब for 5 you will not be able to determine the unique values of P and Q. From here you will get different values of P and Q for summation as 5. So as to get summation as 5. So 5 is the least number where you will not be able to determine P and Q uniquely. Understood? See this 56th question. A person walks 100 meters straight from his house, turns left. So this is direction science wala question. So you draw this diagram first. North, south, east, west. So what it is saying, a person walks 100 meters straight from his house, turns left and walks 100 meter, again turns left and walks 300 meter, then turns right and walks 100 meter to reach his office. Okay. In which direction does he walk initially from his house if his office exactly in the northeast direction? Okay, what they are saying, उसका जो ऑफिस है that is exactly in this direction, northeast. Okay, so we have to go by option. So what I will do, northwest and north southeast, southwest से start करना is quite difficult. So we will start from west. Okay, let's say if I start from west, so what is happening? A person is walking 100 meter in the west direction initially. Okay, we are checking for option B. So 100 meters straight from his office, so he walked in the direction of west. Then turns left. Then let's say he turned left and again walked for 100 meter. Okay, तो left इसका इस डायरेक्शन में आएगा, तो यहाँ तक आ गए. 100 meter again he walked, again turns left. So now what is the left direction? This will be the left direction, right? Again he walked 100 meter, right? Sorry, again turns left and walk 300 meters. So we have to walk 300 meter in this direction now. So this 100 plus 200 will be 300, right? So यहाँ तक आ गए. This was 100 and this was 100 again. And this is totally starting from here to here, it is 300. Okay, now, and walks, again turns right. Now he has to turn right. Abhi यहाँ पे this is left, this is right for him because he is facing in this direction. So he is turning right and again walking 100 meter. राइट। तो यहाँ पे 100 मीटर फिर से वॉक किया उसने, ओके। एंड वी हैव टू से दिस हिज ऑफिस इज इन नॉर्थ ईस्ट डायरेक्शन, बस इज इट द केस? सो इफ आई ड्रॉ दिस लाइन हियर, आई कैन सी हिज ऑफिस इज इन साउथ ईस्ट डायरेक्शन, मतलब ऑप्शन बी इज रॉन्ग। ओके, लेट्स चेक विथ ऑप्शन सी। ऑप्शन सी के लिए व्हाट आई विल डू, आई विल ड्रॉ अ सेपरेट डायरेक्शन डायग्राम हियर, ओके। नॉर्थ, साउथ, east, west. Okay, let's start this journey again from the first point, but now in the south direction. Okay, let's check the south direction now. Let's say he is walking for 100 meter in south direction. यहाँ तक उसने walk किया. Then he turns left and 100 meter. Now he is turning left. तो left turn के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा उसको? Now he is facing in this direction. तो उसका left turn ये हो जाएगा. Our right will be his left. तो he has walked in this direction, right? 100 meter. अगेन ही टर्न लेफ्ट एंड अगेन वॉक 100 मीटर, तो यहाँ पे फिर से 100 मीटर वॉक किया उसने, राइट। वी आर चेकिंग फॉर साउथ, 100 मीटर स्ट्रेट फ्रॉम हिज हाउस, टर्न लेफ्ट, अगेन वॉक 100 मीटर, अगेन टर्न लेफ्ट एंड अगेन वॉक 300 मीटर। तो लेट से दिस इज 100, तो वी हैव टू टेक हिम 200 मीटर्स, तो यहाँ तक आ गया 200 मीटर्स, राइट। तो दिस इज टोटली 300 मीटर्स, राइट। ये जो टोटल है दिस इज 300 मीटर्स, ओके। ये जो डिस्टेंस है दिस इज 300 meters. Okay, now we have walked up to 300 meters here. Then turns right again. Now he is facing in this direction and turns right. So in this direction he has turned right. Again walk for 100 meters to reach to his office. Okay, तो यहाँ तक आ गया बंदा. Now let's see. If I draw the direction of his office from the starting point, it is northeast direction. Okay, and which is what we wanted, northeast. तो south will be correct option, यानी कि option C. 57th. A person walks 100 meter westward. Again, direction sense wala question. So I will draw the direction diagram. North, south, east, west. Okay. What is happening? A person walks 100 meter westwards. So person is walking 100 meter westwards. यानी कि यहाँ तक. Let's say this is 100. Okay. Then turns left. अभी he is facing in this direction, तो उसके लिए left हो जाएगा ये. And walks 100 meter. मतलब यहाँ तक आ गया. Like let's say this is again 100 meter. Now he is facing in this direction, right? Then he then takes a 225-degree turn clockwise. Okay. Now he is facing in this direction, guys. Okay. In this arrow direction, the person is facing, and we have to take a turn clockwise, 225 degree. What should be the clockwise direction? Now he is facing in this direction. तो clockwise यानी कि इस डायरेक्शन में करना पड़ेगा उसको, राइट। दिस विल बी क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन। तो यहाँ तक उसने टर्न किया, दिस विल बी 90, राइट। यहाँ तक फिर से उसने टर्न किया, दिस विल बी 90, मतलब एग्जैक्टली इफ ही टर्न्स बैक तो ही विल बी हैविंग 180 डिग्री, राइट, बट वी वांट 225 डिग्री। तो फिर से यहाँ पे he will have to cross 45 डिग्री का एंगल। तो इफ यू नोट दिस 90 + 90 + 45 will be 225, राइट। तो यहाँ तक उसने किया टर्न एंड नाउ ही इज फेसिंग इन दिस डायरेक्शन, राइट, clockwise. In which direction he is walking now? कौन से डायरेक्शन में he is walking now? He is walking in the northeast direction, right? So northeast यानी कि option D will be correct answer, right? Easy question this was. The only thing is you had to catch this one. 225 degree clockwise यानी कि starting from this point up to this point. So this angle will be totally 225 degrees. Fiftieth. A statement is given followed by two conclusions, numbered 1 and 2. Consider the statement and the conclusions. Statement is India is the world's largest producer of milk. Okay. India is the world's largest producer of milk. Largest producer. Okay. So this is the statement. Then conclusion is India is the world's largest exporter of milk. Not necessary, right? Even if we are the largest producer and if complete milk which we are producing, it is getting consumed in India itself, and we are not exporting anything, then this statement is not valid, right? So this statement is not 100% true, right? Then India does not import milk, not necessary. If even if we are producing the amount of milk in our country, it is not sufficient for our people. Okay, the amount of milk we are consuming is not as same as the milk we are producing, then we will have to import the milk. Okay, so this is also the possibility, right? So this statement may be wrong again, not 100% true, right? So neither of the conclusion one follows or conclusion two follows. So option D will be correct answer. Okay, easy question था एकदम से. See this 59th one. A question is given followed by two statements, one and two. Consider the following statement. The question is, what are the possible values of m and n, where m and n are natural numbers? M and n should be natural numbers. M plus n, statement one is m plus n जो है, that should be greater than m into n. Okay. Sum of two natural numbers should be greater than their product. Okay. Then one more statement is m is greater than n. Okay. And this is statement 1, and statement 2 is product of m and n is 24. M into n should be 24. Okay. So if I start from statement 2, okay, let's say we start from statement 2. So what can be the product of 24? What can be the factors of 24? The first will be 1 into 24, right? Let's say 1 into 24. You will get 24 as answer. Again, 2 into 12, 24. Again, 3 into 8, 24. 4 into 6, 24. Okay. So these are all possible pairs, factors of 24. Okay. So if you check this, from this, can you determine what are the possible values of m and n? Right. So there are total 4 possibilities of 8 possibilities of m and n. This can be m, this can be n. You can reverse this as well. Okay. So from statement 2, you will not be able to check exactly tell what will be the possible values of m and n. But if you use statement 1, तो statement 1 what does it say? m should be greater than n first. Okay. तो m का value n से greater होना चाहिए. तो what I can say? Okay, and the first thing is m plus n should be greater than m into n. So if you see this, if I just add this number m plus n यानी कि यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा? 25 is greater than 24. Okay, but in no possible case. Okay, यहाँ पे if you see this, 12 into 2 will be 24, right? But 12 plus 2, 12 plus 2 कितना हो जाएगा? 14. So 14 is less than 24. So all these possible cases from in these last three cases, sum m plus n will not be equal to, will not be greater than m into n. So only in this case जहाँ पे 1 is one number, right, and 24 is another number, in only that case sum of 1 plus 24 will be greater than sum product of 1 into 24, right? So we have to use statement 1 so as to tell the possible values of m and n. Okay. Okay, so in this case again what they are saying, m should be greater than n. So m का value should be 24 for sure, and n का value should be 1. Okay, so only in this case we will be able to find out the exact values of m and n. So we have to use both the statements together. So in this case, what should be the correct answer? The question can be answered by using both the statements together, but cannot be answered using either statement alone. So option C will be correct answer in this case. See this 68th one. A question is given followed by two statements same. What is the time required to download the software? Statement 1 is the size of the software is 12 megabytes. Okay, the size of software is 12 megabytes. Okay, so size of the software is 12 MB. Okay, then the transfer rate is 2.4 kilobytes. Okay, so transfer rate जो है 2.4 kilobytes है, right? And we have to find out the time required to calculate the software. Okay, so we should know the size of software and the download rate or transfer rate. Okay, then only we will be able to find out the time required to download, right, in seconds. तो यहाँ पे हाउ वी कैन फाइंड दिस 12 MB कैन बी कन्वर्टेड इनटू केबी, तो उसको 1000 से मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा, तो दिस विल बी केबी. तो वी नो द टोटल साइज ऑफ सॉफ्टवेयर इन केबी नाउ एंड वी नो द ट्रांसफर रेट. So if I just divide this first number 12 into 1000 divided by 2.4, this is kb, this is kb per second, so this answer will be in seconds. So you will be able to find out the answer in seconds to download this 12 MB का software. But we have to use size as well and transfer rate as well, यानी कि statement 1 as well as statement 2 as well. तो दोनों statement use करना पड़ेगा so as to find out the answer, इसलिए option C will be correct answer. Okay, easy question, no need to solve, no need to find out the time, we just have to answer. Is it possible to calculate the time? Okay, by using statements. See this 64th number of question. Again, the question is, what are the unique values of x and y where x, y are distinct natural numbers? Statement 1 is x by y जो है that should be odd, and statement 2 is x into y जो है 12 है. तो we will again start from statement 2. So we can write as 1 into 12 is equals to 12. Again, we can also write as 12 into 1 is also 12, right? So let's say यहाँ पे this is x and this is y. Okay. Again, we can write as 6 into 2 is 12. Again, 2 into 6 is also 12, right? Again, we can write as 3 into 4 is 12 and 4 into 3 is also 12, all right? So all these possible values of x and y are there. So 12 such pairs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 such pairs. Okay. So from statement 2, we will not be able to exactly tell what is the value of x and what is the value of y. So let's come to statement 1. Statement 2 पे let's say यहाँ पे x by y यहाँ पे आता है क्या, टू ऑड आता है क्या, तो 1 by 12, नो, 1 by 12 is not odd. Then 12 by 1 is not again odd, it is even हो रहा है, right? तो I'll write it here. 1 by 12 जो है it is not odd. यहाँ पे 12 by 1 again not odd. 6 by 2 again 3, right? So I can see this is one of the possibility. 6 by 3 it is getting as odd. Again 2 by 6 not possible. 3 by 4 not possible. 4 by 3 not possible. मतलब I can say that x का value is 6, y का value is 2 and x by y I will get as 3, which is odd number. This is the only possibility. What we are doing again, we are again using both the statements so as to answer the question, right? So by using both the statements, the question can be answered by using both the statements together, but cannot be answered using either statement alone. Again, option C will be correct answer in this case. Okay, again similar type of question. The question is, who received the least amount? Okay, now statement 1. Statement 1 is saying x received 4 by 5 times of y and z together. Okay, तो x जो है he received 4 by 5 times of y plus z. Statement 2 जो है, now from this statement 1, okay, let's simplify this statement 1. Statement 1 will be 5x will be equal to 4y plus 4z. From statement 1, are we able to say who has received the least, x, y or z? From this equation we are not able to tell who has received the least amount and who has received the maximum amount. So statement 1 alone will not be able to give you the proper answer, right? Now let's see the statement 2. The statement 2 is y received 2 by 7 times of x plus z, right, together. So if I simplify this 7y, it will be equal to 2x plus 2z. Okay. So from this statement 2 as well, we will not be able to answer the question, right? So by using this statement alone or this statement alone, we will not be able to answer the question. Okay. Now let's try to use these both statements together and answer the question. Okay. So let's see now. अभी यहाँ पे let's see if I multiply this statement by 2. So this will be 14y will be equal to 4x plus 4z. So 4z can be written as 14y minus 4x. Okay. So let's say this is equation 1. This is equation 2. Okay. So I will try to replace this 4z with 14y minus 4x. So we will get the relation between x and y. So let's say this is 5x will be equal to 4y plus. Now instead of 4z, I will use this value. This will be 14y minus 4x. Okay. Now let's take this 4x on this right hand side, left hand side. So 9x will be equal to 19 times of y. Right? Sorry, 18 times of y. So x will be equal to 2 times of y. So from this we can say that x is 2 times of y. What does it mean? What does it mean? x का जो वैल्यू है that is greater than y because x is 2 times of y. y को 2 बार मिलाना पड़ेगा then you will get x. तो x should be definitely greater than y, right? x should be definitely greater than y. Now use this x is equal to 2y relation equation and try to put this in equation 1, right? Then we will get the relation between y and z. Okay, so x is equal to 2y hai. In this equation if I put this, so this will be 5 into 2y, right, will be equal to 4y plus 4z, right? So this will be 10y. So 10y minus 4y will be 6y will be equal to 4z. So z will be equal to 6 by 4 sorry times of y यानी कि 1.5 times of y. So z is also 1.5 times of y. What does it mean? Z is also greater than y, right? So it means that x is greater than y, z is also greater than y. Then who should be least? कम वैल्यू किसका होना चाहिए? y का होना चाहिए for sure, right? तो y will be least, right? y will be least from this relation, right? So we can answer the question who received the least amount by using both the statement 1 as well as statement 2 as well. So option C will be again correct answer in this case. Next question. If the average marks in the class are 60, then what is the number of students in a class? Okay, let's say average mark is 60. We will assume that number of students are n. Then what is statement 1 is saying? It is saying the highest marks in the class are 70 and the lowest mark are 50. So highest mark जो है highest are 70 and lowest are 50. Okay, so if highest mark are 70 and lowest mark are 50, still we will not be able to find out n because we should know how many numbers are having highest marks, right? There are 2 students, 3 students, whatever. Okay, we should know this exact number. Similarly, for lowest, we should know the exact number. Statement 2 पे आते exclusion of highest and lowest marks from the class does not change the average. Okay, so even if you exclude this highest mark and lowest marks out of this class, the average marks which is 60, it does not change. Okay, still if you just combine these two statements together, you will not be able to find out value of n. Okay, number of students. Why? Because we don't know how many numbers of students have got highest mark and how many number of students have got lowest marks. Unless and until we don't know this number, we will not be able to find out value of n, right? So this by using both the statements together, we will not be able to answer the question. Easily option D will be correct answer. 67. There are distinct prime numbers whose sum is a prime number. Okay. What are those 3 numbers? The sum is less than 23. Okay. So the sum, the 3 prime numbers ka sum, let's say x plus y plus z, we have to find out. And if you use the statement 1, they are saying that p is less than 23. Okay. So let's say now write down the prime numbers who will give us sum less than 23. So 2 is the first prime number, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 19, right? 19. Okay, so up to 19 we can use only because if you go over 23, then the sum will be definitely more than 23, right? So let's stop it here. And we have to use 3 prime numbers. Okay, so let's try one by one now. Are we able to get the sum which is less than 23? So if I just do 2 plus 3 plus 5, it will become 8. Sorry, 2 plus 3 plus 5 will become 10. 2 plus 3 plus 5 will become 10. So it is not possible, right? 10 is not a prime number. Then 2 plus 5, 7. 7 plus 7, 14. Not possible. Not a prime number. 2 plus 3 plus 11. What will it become? 11 plus 5, 16, again not a prime number. 2 plus 3 plus 13. So what? 13 plus 5, 18. 18 is not again a prime number, right? Then 2 plus 3 plus 19 पे देखते हैं. तो if we go 19 plus 5, it will become 24. So we cannot use because it is already becoming less than 20, greater than 23, right? So we will not be able to use this combinations with 2 and 3, right? Now let's start with 2 plus 5 plus 11. Sorry, 2 plus 5 plus 7 use करते पहले. 2 plus 5, 7 plus 7, 14, not possible. 2 plus 5 plus 11. So 11 plus 7 will be 18, not possible again. So 2 plus 5 plus 13. So 13 plus 7, again 20, not possible. 19 के साथ यूज ही नहीं कर सकते. तो 2 plus 3, 2 5 के साथ भी कोई कॉम्बिनेशन आई एम नॉट एबल टू सी, राइट? तो स्टार्ट फ्रॉम 3. 3 plus 5 plus 7. तो 7 plus 5, 12, 12 plus 3, 15, not possible, right? 2 plus 5 plus 11, 3 plus 5 plus 11. So 11 plus 8, right? So this is the possible, this is the possible combination. 3 plus 5 plus 11 will be equal to what? This 8 plus 11 will be 19, right? So 19 is a prime number which is less than 23. So we can see that these prime numbers are 3, 5 and 11. Okay. So if you check other combinations as well, you will not be able to get the answer, right? Because if I just go for next number, 3 plus 5, 8, 8 plus 13 will become 21. 21 is not again prime number. I cannot add 19, right? Then if you go beyond the summation, okay, now if you start from 5, 7, 11, so many of the times you will get, let's say this now, 5 plus 7 will be 12, 12 plus 11 will be 23. So beyond this, you will get summation which will be greater than 23, right? Or equal to 23 or greater than 23. So this will be the last possible combination and only possible answer to this question, which is giving us summation as a prime number and it is less than 23. So we can see that. And if you come to statement 2, one of the numbers is 5. So we have not come to the statement 2, right? Even if without using statement 2, we have got the answer, which is summation as a prime number and less than 23, right? Okay, so we didn't even use the statement 2. So what can be the answer? The statement question can be answered by using only one statement, right? So option A will be correct answer. 68. A question is given followed by two statements 1 and statement 2. Consider the question given below. Is x plus y an integer? We have to find out whether x plus y is an integer or not. Okay. The statement what it is saying? 2x plus y is an integer. Okay. 2x plus y should be an integer. Okay. Now if I use x as 0.5 here, so 2 into 0.5 plus y will become an integer. But if I put 0.5 in this, so this will not become integer. Statement 2, what it will become? X plus 2y is an integer, right? X plus 2y is an integer. So if I put y is equal to 0.5 here, okay, so this will not become integer, right? Even if I combine together, so x plus 2x, if I combine this two statement, 2x plus y plus x plus 2y, okay, this should be an integer. So this will become 3x plus 3y is equal to this should be integer, right? Because if I'm combining two statements. So here if I just take 3 common out of this summation, this will become x plus y. So what can be the value of x plus y? X plus y can be equal to 1 by 3, right? Then still it will become integer. But x plus y should be integer, right? We should be able to answer whether x plus y is an integer, right? So in no possible case we are able to answer this question. X plus y may be integer, x plus y may not be integer, even if by combining two statements together. So option D will be correct answer in this case. 69. A person buys 3 articles P, Q and R for rupees 50. Okay, so P plus Q plus R, these are 3 articles and total summation is rupees 50 for them, right? The list price of article Q is 60, right? The price of article Q is 16 and which is least. Okay, तो Q जो है वो सबसे छोटा है, right? तो and उसका price is 16. So if Q is 16, then P plus R will be equal to 34, right? because 50 minus 16 will be 34. So P plus R is 34. Now see, the cost of P is not more than R. The cost of P is not more than R. What does it mean? Cost of P should be equal to less, should be less than or equal to R, because it is not more than R, right? Not more than R. It means it should be equal to R or less than R. Then cost of R is not more than or equal to P. Then again, cost of not more than, does what does it mean then? R should be less than or equal to P, right? R should be less than or equal to P. So if you combine these statements together, okay, it is sure that P is equal to R, right? P is equal to R. So if P is equal to R, then P will be equal to 17 and R will be equal to 17, because summation of P plus R is 34, right? Summation of P plus R is 34, right? So we will be able to answer the question, right? What is the price of article P by using both the statements? So option C will be correct answer in this case. 70. P, Q, R and S appeared in a test. Has P scored marks more than Q? We have to check whether P has scored more marks than Q or not. Okay, see now. The sum of marks scored by P plus Q is equal to sum of marks scored by R plus S. So P plus Q is greater than R plus S. Okay, then the sum of marks scored by P plus S is more than the sum of marks scored by Q plus R. Okay, so sum of marks scored by P plus S is more than sum of marks scored by P plus R. Statement 1. The sum of marks scored by P and Q is equal to the sum of marks scored by R and S. Okay, so sum of which here it should be equal to. Okay, and we have to check whether P is greater than or equal to Q or not. Okay, so let's see now. If I just put the value of R as P plus Q minus S from this equation, okay, into equation 2 here. Let's say this is equation 2. So what should be? It should be P plus S greater than or equal to Q plus P plus Q minus S, right? So this will be equal to what? This PP will be cancelled here, right? 2S will be equal greater than or equal to 2Q, right? 3S will be greater than or equal to Q. Okay. So here I wanted to check with P, but S is greater than Q. So we have not concluded yet, right? We have not found whether P is greater than or equal to Q, greater than Q or not, right? Now, see, let's do one thing now. If I put Q here, okay, Q as, if it, what did we do first? We replaced R. Now we will replace S. What will be the value of S? S will be equal to P plus Q minus R, right? Now let's put it in equation 2 again. P plus S will be P plus Q minus R. That should be equal to greater than, that should be greater than Q plus R, right? Now this Q will get cancelled. 2P will be equal to greater than, sorry, will be greater than, this R will go on the right hand side, 2R. So P is greater than R. So no matter what you do, you will not find out the relation between P and Q. दोनों के बीच में you will not get the relation. So it means that option D, question cannot be answered by using both the statements together itself, right? 73. Age of P and Q is less than 100 years, but more than 10 years. If you interchange the digits of P, the number represents the age of Q. Okay, so let's say P is equal to XY. These are two digits. Okay, so it can be written as 10x plus Y, and Q is another digit which is YX. By interchanging the digits of P, it will be 10Y plus X. Okay, now what they are saying, the age of P and Q is less than 100. It should be less than 100 and more than 10. Okay, both for P and Q, right? Then question is, what is the difference of their ages? We have to find out difference, P minus Q or Q minus P, whatever. Okay, then the age of P is greater than age of Q. Statement 1, इससे तो कुछ नहीं होगा, right? Statement 2, the sum of their ages is 11/6 times their difference. Okay, so sum of their ages, it means P plus Q is 11/6 times their difference. So what I will assume now, P is greater than Q, and p minus q I will do here, right? So p plus q, what it is? It is 10x plus y plus q is 10y plus x. Okay, it is 11 by 6 times p minus q is 10x plus y minus 10y minus x. Okay, so this will be 11x plus 11y into 6 will be equal to this 11 into 9x minus 9y, right? So if you solve it further, it will be 66x plus 66y will be equal to 99x minus 99y, right? Now if you just solve it further, it will be 33x will be equal to 99 plus 66y. Okay, so x will be equal to 33, 3 is 99, 2 are, so 3 plus 2, 5. X is equal to 5y. So what does it mean? If I put x is equal to x and y, so y is equal to 1 agar if I take, so x will be equal to 5, right? So what does it mean? P will be equal to xy, यानी कि P will be equal to 51, right? P will be equal to 51. Can I put y is equal to 2? No, right? If I put y is equal to 2, then x will become 5 into 2, 10. So it will not be a single digit number. So P is equal to 51. So Q is equal to what? It will be 15, right? So this will be the only possible solution, right? 15 and 51. Okay. So what if I change? What if I make this equation P plus Q is equal to 11 by 6 times of Q minus P. Okay, what I have done now, I have made Q is greater than P. So in this case, what will happen? P will be equal to what? P will be equal to, in this case, P will be equal to 15 and Q will be equal to 51, right? But their difference will be same. The difference is what basically? Largest number minus greater number minus lower number. Okay, bigger number minus lower number. So difference is going to be always 51 minus 15. So it doesn't matter who is greater and who is lesser, right? So even if you don't use the statement 1, you can answer the question by using statement 2. Option A will be correct answer in this case. 74. A main statement followed by 4 statements P, Q, R, and S. Choose the order pair of statements where the first statement implies the second, and 2 statements are logically consistent with the main statement. Okay, see now, main statement is Pradeep becomes either doctor, either a director or a producer. Okay, now let's see now what is the statement. We will directly go to options. SP. Okay, see now SP. What does it mean? Pradeep is a director. Okay, so first statement is S. Pradeep is not a producer. Then the first S is Pradeep is not a producer. Okay, if Pradeep is not a producer, then what it will be? He will be director, right? So yes is implying P. If he is not a producer, then he will be definitely director because main statement is saying that Pradeep becomes either a director or a producer. दोनों में से कोई एक होना ही चाहिए. So yes and P are correct. Now let's say R and Q. R, what does it R mean? Pradeep is not a director. Okay, so if Pradeep is not a director, then Pradeep should be producer for sure. So Q is a statement where it is saying that Pradeep is a producer, right? So this statement is also implying, right? R is implying Q and S is implying P. Both statements are correct, right? Sorry, both the logics are correct. SP is also correct, RQ is also correct. The option C will be correct answer. 75. If A plus B means A minus B, A minus B means A into B, A into B means A divided by B, A divided by B means A plus B, then what is the value of 10 plus 30 minus 100? Okay, so what I will do here, I'll directly write this number 10, 30, 100, 50, and 25. Okay, so first is A plus B. So what does it mean? A plus B is A minus B. So I will have to put minus. Minus what's second, right? Instead of minus, I will have to multiply this, right? Now third is multiplication sign. Instead of multiply, I have to divide this, right? Then instead of dividing, I have to add this to plus. Okay, I have just changed the sign accordingly, right? Now see, if you use the BODMAS rule here, we will have to solve this first, right? So this will be 10 minus. This will be 2. So 10 minus 30 into 2 minus 60 plus 25. So what this will be? This will be 35 minus 60, right? 35 minus 60 will be what? minus 25. Minus 25 यानी कि option D will be correct answer. 76th, if P means greater than, if P means greater than, Q means less than, R means not greater than, S means not less than, and T means equal to. Consider the following statements. Statement 1 is 2x S 3y. Okay, and it is 3x T 4z. Then we have to prove whether 9y P 8z. Okay, let's see now. Okay, if I check this first, what does S mean? S means not less than. So not less than it should be, if it is not less than, then it means greater than or equal to, right? So 2x is greater than or equal to 3y, right? 2s is greater than or equal to 3y. Then T, what does T mean? T means equal to, right? So 3x equal to 4z. Okay, so see now, these are the two statements with us. Okay, so what we can do with these two statements, let's say if I make this equal, so let's see this as well. What does P mean? P means greater than, right? P means greater than. So 9y, here it should be 9y, right? So 9y is greater than 8z. We have to prove whether 9y is greater than 8z. Okay, by using these two circle statements. Okay, see now, यहाँ पे if I make this x and this x equal, so what I will have to do? या फिर if I, what I can make equal out of this? If I multiply this by 2, this will become 6x is equal to 8z, right? 6x is equal to 8z. Then if I multiply this by 3, so this will become 6x is equal to 9y. Sorry, 6x, this will become 6x is greater than or equal to 9y, right? 6x is greater than or equal to 9y. So in this case, what I can do, if you see this, 6x is equal to 8z, 6y is greater than or equal to 9y. So if I put value of 6s at 8z, 8z will be greater than or equal to what? 9y. Okay, but what the statement is saying, 9y should be greater than or equal to, sorry, 9y should be 8z. So it means that statement 1 is not correct, right? It means that statement 1 is not correct. Now let's come to statement 2. Statement 1 is not correct, right? Now let's come to statement 2. It says x q. What does q mean? I will directly write. Q means less than. So x is less than 2y, right? And y rz. What does r mean? R means not greater than. So should be less than or equal to. So y is less than or equal to z, right? And what we have to prove? X rz. So x is less than or equal to z. That we have to prove, right? Here both the times r have been used. Here r as well. Here r as well. And r means not greater than or equal to. Not greater than or equal to means, not greater than means less than or equal to, right? Less than or equal to. Okay. So by using these two statements, we have to prove whether x is less than or equal to z or not, right? Same. यहाँ पे can we, if I put here y directly as z, okay? So if I do this, तो यहाँ पे x by 2 will be less than y. Okay, x का value will be, x by 2 will be less than y. So y is less than or equal to z, right? So I have to find out direct relation between z and x. Okay, तो z and x यहाँ पे x by 2 जो है that is less than y. So it means even if I put this statement together, if I put value of y as directly x by 2, still x by 2 will be less than or equal to z, right? X by 2 will be less than or equal to z, but it doesn't mean that x is less than or equal to z, right? In one of the possibility, I am saying that y is directly equal to x by 2, still x by 2 is not less than or equal to z, right? X is not less than or equal to z, right? Okay, x will be less than or equal to 2z in one of the possibility, but it is not 100% always true कि x will be less than or equal to 2z. It means that this statement is also wrong. So option D, neither 1 nor 2 is correct. 77. If in a certain code, ABCD is written as 24, EFGS is written as 1680. Okay, see now, ABCD is written as 24, EFGH is written as 1680. So if you see then what will be the code for IJKL? So if you just number these alphabets 1, 2, 3 into 4, right? So 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 is 24. Then 5 into 6 into 7 into 8 will be 1680. Okay, if you just take the product, you will see that it is 1680. Then here it will be 9 into 10 into 11 into 12. Okay, now take the multiplication of this 90 into 11 into 12. So 90 into 11 will be 990 into 12. Okay, so 12 nines are 108. Again 118, right? So if you see, it will be 11,880. So option A will be correct answer. Easy question. 78th, in a certain code, POT is written as ATOP. Okay, POT is written as ATOP. So if you see, A has been added, okay, and pot has been reversed. Pot has been reversed as TOP. Okay, then trap has been written as APART. The same thing has been done. A has been added additionally, and this trap has been reversed. Trap का reverse क्या हो जाएगा? PART. Okay, then we have to find out array. ARENA. So I will have to add additionally here A. Then I will have to this ANERA. It should be double ANERA. So double ANERA की option D will be correct answer. 79. What will come in the place of this asterisk symbol in the sequence 3, 14, 39, 84, star 258. Okay, now let's take the difference of this. What will be the difference here? 3 plus 11, then 39. Here it should be 5, 25. Then here it should be 84 minus 39. 45, right? Okay. Now let's take the second level difference. Second level difference will be what? 25 minus 11. 14. This 45 minus 25, 20. So if you see here, it should be plus 6 addition. So if you go by this logic, so what should be here in the next 45 plus 20? 45. The number here should be 45 plus 26, right? Because here the difference should be 26. So 45 plus 26, what will the value? 45 plus 26 will be 71, right? So here it should be 71, right? Now, if it is 71 here, then what I will have to do? I will have to add this 84 to 71. 84 plus 71, it will be 5, 15, 155. So here it should be 155. Now let's check whether it is true or not, right? So if I take this difference between 84 and 155, 71, again, difference between 258 and 155. So it should be 258 minus 155, 103, right? 103. Now if you just validate the difference between 103 and 71 again, 103 and 71, it should be 32, right? So here it should be 32. If you see here, the common difference 14 plus 26, 20 plus 6 is 26, 26 plus 6 is 32. The common difference in the second level is always 6. So it means that 155 should be correct answer. So option B. 80th question. In some code, letters P, Q, R, S, T represents number 4, 5, 10, 12, 15. It is not known which letter represents which number. Okay, so order is not same. What we don't know the exact value of P, Q, R, S, and T. Okay, if Q minus S is 2S, okay, so Q minus S is equal to 2S. Okay, so Q will be equal to what? 3S, right? Q will be equal to 3s, and T will be equal, T is R plus S plus 3. Then what is the value of P plus R minus T? What is the value of P plus R minus T? That we have to find out. Okay, see now, यहाँ पे Q is equal to 3s है, so it means that Q will be 3 times of S, right? So what are the possible values of Q? So let's say if Q is equal to 4, sorry, S is equal to 4, S is equal to 4, then Q will be equal to 3 into 4 यानी कि 12. तो possible है, right? यहाँ पे 4 भी है, 12 भी है. Again, if S is equal to 5, then Q will be equal to 3 into 5, 15, right? But if I take S is equal to 10, तो S 13, 10 into 3 will be 30. It is not given in the code. Maximum number we have is 15. So only these two possible values of S and Q are possible. So we will start with this first. Okay. We will start with this. S is equal to 4 and Q is equal to 12. So let's find out value of T now. So T is what? R plus S. So yes, we already know it is 4. We are solving for this first possibility, right? R plus 4 plus 3. Okay, now T will be equal to what? R plus 7. Okay, see, now we have already used value 4 we have already used and 12 we have already used. Now what are the numbers remaining? I will write down the numbers here first. Okay, 4, 5, 10, 12 and 15. Okay, so this we have used for S, and for Q it will be 12. So we have already used 4 and 12. So what should be the possible value of R? If I take R as 5, okay, if I take R as 5, so 7 plus 5, 12. So I cannot, 12 has been already used, right? So I cannot use R as 5. Then if I use R as 10, so 10 plus 7 will be what? 17, but 17 is not present there, right? Then I cannot use 5, I cannot use 10, and I cannot use 15 as well, because if I use 15, so 15 plus 7 will go beyond 15. So maximum number we have possible is 15. So what does it mean? S is equal to 4 is not possible, right? S is equal to 4 is not possible. So this possibility we have already lost. R plus S plus 3, right? Now let's check with this possibility. Okay, now this we will check. So what we will do now, I'll just erase the numbers here. Okay, so now what we have done, we have allocated S as 5. Okay, S as 5 and Q as 15. So this is S, this is Q. Okay, now see, what can be the value, possible value of S? S is already 5, so 5 plus 3 will be 8, right? What is the possible value of R? If I put R is equal to 4 here, so 4 plus 8 will be 12. Okay, so 4 is possible, right? But if I put 10, so 10 plus 8 will be 18. 18 is not with us. So I have to put R is equal to 4 for sure. So R is equal to 4 plus 8. So T का value कितना हो जाएगा? T का value will be 12. So T will be this. Okay. So we have received T, Q, S and R so far. So the only remaining is P, right? So P will be equal to 10. So we have all the numbers with us and we have to find out P plus R minus T, right? So what is the value of P? P is 10, R is 4, minus T is 12. So 14 minus 12 is 2. So 2 will be correct answer, यानी कि option B. Okay, so all the questions are over.